And we're live.
Wow.
I think the volume should be fine on stream.
Are you actually playing this on your PS2?
Yes.
Cool.
It's not going live, it's still doing the countdown thing.
It should be live. Also, holy shit, Lance, there's like a fuck ton of, like noise in the background of your microphone.
Oh yeah, that's my air conditioner, don't worry about that.
I'm gonna worry about that because it sounds awful.
Wake up, Tack! Wake up! You've been asleep.
Really, hold on, let me test that.
Come on, Tack. Snap out of it. He's been
Oh,
like this for days. I've tried everything.
I knew this would happen.
Sound like you're in the middle of a fucking blizzard.
It does sound pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to dip then. I don't want to ruin your video.
I mean, it wouldn't ruin it, but...
Well, if he's tired, I can take over being...
Oh, Discord is doing that fucking thing again.
Unless, what if I did this?
I connect my Ethernet cable.
Great. My dear.
I need helpful ideas, Locke, about waking Tack up.
Right.
Okay, how about now?
Much better.
Let's go, I activated the crisp noise cancellation thingy.
Wakey. Good morning, sunshine. Rise and shine.
Elijah, I'm gonna kill you.
Open up those
Also, welcome to the
eyes
stream.
of yours,
Real.
sleepyhead.
Stop it, Locke. I've already tried that.
Oh,
Okay, plan beta.
hello?
You grab their nose. They can't breathe. They wake up real fast.
Hello?
Locke, I think he's turning blue.
No, Tax always looked a little blue.
Not that blue.
Bruh?
Hello.
Hi.
Drool coming out of his mouth.
What was that?
Sorry, Discord was kind of fucking with me. No, I connected my Ethernet cable, but that made you guys go all silent for some reason.
I see.
So I left and rejoined.
In this dream, he finds
Why
himself.
can't this cable ever just fucking work properly? Oh god, we're here again. Welcome to the stream.
I got one of those HDMI converters, like specifically for PS2, which that one's never failed me. That one still works really well.
Hello?
Oh my
Whoa,
God.
hey Mark!
Hello,
Hey there.
Mark.
How you doing? What is happening?
Markiplier.
No! I mean, yes, hello everybody, my name is Markiplier.
This is why I
It
don't
is the
stream
1 year
PS2 stuff that
tack-anniversary!
It
2
sure
years.
is.
It's 2 years.
It sure is.
2 years.
3 years. 3
2
years.
years.
4
5
years.
years. Wow.
7.
I hate all
A
of them.
decade.
17! It's the highest I'll go.
20 years.
20 years. We've been doing
Been
tech.
84 years.
We've been doing tech for 140 years. Please lift the curse, somebody.
Great and mighty warrior of the Pupununu people. He who is lucky enough to
Pupununu.
have fulfilled
So anyway, thank you all for
prophecy
coming
and
to the
defeated
anniversary
powerful
stream.
shaman.
No problem.
Who are you?
Holy
What
shit,
is
it's
this
fucking
place?
Joe
Can
from
you
Family
turn that
Guy.
light down?
Oh, we're gonna get a lot of
Well,
Patrick
no,
Warburton stuff, aren't
no,
we?
it's Patrick Warburton from The New Norm.
He is not in. He is not
He's
in
not.
there.
Please
No,
tell me
Oh, no,
please.
he-
No.
He's in Mr. Bircham. He's in Mr. Bircham.
Ugh, that's all. Well,
I don't even know that
I mean, it's practically the same thing.
Christ. Interesting choice to go for a show like that, huh, Patrick Warburton? Sure, he's very normal and sane.
I mean, he is a Republican.
Wields the world-destroying power of the staff of dream.
I watched the first
But he is in
episode.
Family Guy.
The princess has no hope of
I
rescue
watched the
from
first
anyone.
episode of Hazbin Hotel, not the YouTube
Except
pilot,
for
the
you,
Amazon
Tack.
one. I think pulling
And
teeth
if
out
you
would be
should
more
save
fun.
her
I
from
mean, it
her
was
husband,
whatever.
Wow.
This will be restored
Damn.
to her, and the powers of darkness will be forever diminished.
Let me also get the comments up so I
What
can check
say
them.
you, great
I don't
and
think
mighty
it's,
warrior
like-
of the Pupununu people? Will you bring your wits
I don't think it's particularly good, but I don't hate it.
bear on this sacred mission?
Nah, don't think so.
Yeah, I thought it was neat.
Wait, hello.
I didn't watch the rest of it, only the first like 3 episodes or
But
something. But I
you
enjoyed
like.
it. But you like Belle and Wonderworld.
Several day's travel from here.
That's still one of my favorite edits from the podcast.
I mean, that's not an edit. That's just
That's just a voice.
That was just
Yeah, it's just my voice.
We can just do demon voice.
What's the point?
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna wake up any minute.
I didn't make that a demon voice thing, did I?
Yeah,
I did that.
Did you?
Yes, I edited that episode.
Okay.
No, I'm pretty sure that was just Kane's vocal cords, and you're trying to steal his credits.
I'm gonna take your word on that because I haven't rewatched any of those episodes.
I don't
ever.
remember.
Something new
This
about
is
the
recent in my memory.
I didn't
even.
watch them all, but I don't remember. I don't remember this edit.
I like how out of all three of us, I'm the only one who's actually ever listened to our fucking.
I have listened to them. I just have memory problems on account of my memory problems.
I've listened to it plenty while editing, I guess.
I think
But-
didn't I edit one too? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think you did.
Gameplay.
I still love
Um,
how this game looks.
Very
Yeah, I
funny.
love the dreamscape here.
which
It looks
chill
like-
issue fans, we might do an episode someday.
That's
That's-
crazy. Whoa, is that a
what
big reveal? Is that the announcement? Whoa,
Yeah.
it's happening someday.
What a statement, man. That's the most non-statement you could ever make. We'll do an
It's
episode
like-
someday.
It's like Bethesda announcing the new Elder Scrolls game and just put up a PNG, call it a day.
Yeah, the next episode will be
Oh,
out
God.
when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out.
It'll be out when it's out, and we love that.
What the hell is going on with this? Like screen. Why can't shit just work?
What's going on?
I'm noticing that the stream is like glitching out, and like sometimes my audio will freak out. and the
I'm gonna
screen's
stop watching your
airing, and
Discord
I'm
stream
gonna
'cause
fucking lose my mind. I'm gonna just stop streaming on
The screen.
Discord. I think.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
idea. The screen tearing is authentic.
Yeah, it
Guess we'll have to
it was
rely on
kind
the
of.
YouTube feed.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, but I won't be able to give my authentic reaction to things as they happen, Hane.
It wouldn't be. You guys don't even do that usually.
Jump further by double jumping.
That is true.
X button twice.
To be fair, a lot
Wow,
of
you
videos
just
don't watch
jumped.
their own videos. I don't know, that bothers me because it's like, how do you get better if you don't keep a close eye on what you do?
True, but at the same
I
time,
mean,
Follow me.
you've already
With
seen
Chill
your own
Issue, it's
thing
just
like a
like-
thousand times.
Well,
It's
I'm
just
not
like
talking about
us
Chill Issue, I'm
talking.
just talking about like that in general. Like, how do you not watch your own work and
Yeah.
see what you could improve?
True.
Some people are like really self-conscious about it to the point where they can't watch it, where they're like, "Ooh,
Yeah,
it's so bad." And it's like, okay.
it happens sometimes. And then I watch it like a month later, and I'm like, oh, actually, this is pretty cool.
I'm shocked by how much I still actually enjoy my fucking
And then holding down
my
the
videos
X
on this
button.
channel. Some of the older ones I think have started to age more. Like I can see it in the writing. But they should, you know, they should age in the writing. Oh fuck,
You must throw to destroy. You can
because that
throw
means I'm getting
I've-
better.
pressing the triangle.
I've had that feeling where it's like, I'll start out thinking it's bad, and then I'll look back at it and it's like, oh, okay, this is all right.
Yeah, exactly.
Way
I
more
have that
often
too.
it happens to me where it's like, where I make something, I'm like, yeah, this is fucking good. I'm the fucking shit. And then like 2 years later, I'll look back at it like,
So will prove
wow,
the mastery of a concept
this sucked.
allow you to complete
But that means you've improved.
It does.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it means you don't like what you've created, though, which is sad.
I do love your Astrobot video.
I'm glad, thank you.
Yeah, it's fun.
That video took way too long to make because of one specific aspect, which is fucking Astrobot rescue mission. Because otherwise that video probably would have come out a lot sooner. But recording the footage for rescue mission was so like actually genuinely very physically taxing to the point that I could not record more than an hour or two a day.
Oh no.
God damn.
Whereas for the next video, I'm already almost done recording footage for it, and I started like 2 days ago.
Yeah. The next video is about a really bad game.
Red Dead Redemption?
You wanted to say it.
know-
I heard you. I heard it.
Nice.
You know what I wanted to say.
Oh, I could take a wild guess.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I can charge this. No, there we go.
I could feel it simmering under the surface.
I
I
am
want to get
projecting
Sonic
it into your
06, but
mind.
that's overdone.
True.
It's not actually a bad game. It's a game I think is really good. Kane is just a bitch.
What? Me? Who? Sonic 06? What are we talking about?
I was just telling Lance that the game isn't actually bad. You're just a bitch.
Oh, I thought you said Kane is just a bitch. I was like, well, I've
That's-
never
I
said
literally
anything.
did say you were a bitch, though. You are a bitch.
Huh? What the fuck does that have to do with Sonic 06? I'm confused.
Nothing. Sonic 06
Well, to
is
be honest,
irrelevant.
Sonic 06 isn't that bad either. I don't think it's that bad either.
It's about time.
Have you finished it?
Creep me out, yeah.
Well, yeah, I have. I actually did play the game.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, fuck. More power to you then, because holy fuck, I hate that game.
I'm glad you found something to enjoy in a game that gave me nightmares.
Actually, you know, I don't
Oh.
hate it. I don't like it. I think it's bad. But
He has summoned a pit
Elijah,
to try and stop you.
for real, I had the same thing as you. I stopped playing around chapter 3 and then later I got back in it. That game, genuinely, fucking finish it. It's got one of the best stories, like, fucking ever.
Oh, Gumbo Baldasher said, Mark, I played Nights into Dreams. Really fucking good game. Music, presentation were incredible. Makes me upset we're probably never gonna get a new one. There is a second one on the Wii, and it is quite good. It's a little different, but flipping. Also, I'm really glad you checked it out and that you enjoyed it. Nights flipping rules. Everybody else
yeah.
watching this, play Nights now. No, do it.
Do it, play
what are
Nights.
you talking about? I'm not being confusing. I legitimately.
No, you were.
I was
I
saying
couldn't
something
follow.
in response to Lance. If you can't
Yeah.
follow, that's not my fucking problem.
I just misheard something. But
You
then.
wanna know what's
then,
funny about me playing Sonic 06? That game isn't what broke me. What broke me was like the final section of Sonic Unleashed.
Are you?
Oh.
I mean, that level does suck, but it's not as bad as anything in 06. So I will die on that hill.
But you still have much to learn, young man.
I think Sonic was never good.
Do it, Locke. It's
Everybody wants to have sex with Big the Cat.
Come on, Japan.
I mean, yeah,
a
that's
little bit of
true.
juju, smelling salts never hurt anybody.
Also,
I
people
wanna
in
have
chat.
sex with Big the Cat.
Yeah.
Have you seen how big that cat is?
I remember back when I was.
It is a big cat. Speaking of cats,
That's
people
the
in
only
chat.
reason they call him bit. Anyway.
Shut up.
Anyway, Mark wants to talk about the Knights thing that somebody said in chat.
No, I already talked about that. I wanted to say,
But also,
I
yeah,
want-
Nights.
love Nights. I wanted to say it's my cat's anniversary. It's his first birthday, and he's sitting right next to me
Wow.
here, like lying on the desk, just snoring like a little goober.
You know,
Wish him a happy
that's
birthday.
Cool, Mark. Except, it's my channel's big anniversary instead, and that's more important. And fuck your cat. I hope it explodes.
How can I do that?
Don't care.
Yeah. Like,
Nobody
if
has
it's
to.
only 1 year old, like, I'm 24 years old. Like,
Yeah, get on my
level.
Wow.
Happy birthday, Haynes Cat.
Like it. Haynes
Birthday, Haynes Cat.
Yeah, Haynes Cat. Happy birthday. Happy
Fuck,
24th
I mean
anniversary.
Mark's cat. God damn it.
No, that's the joke forever now. That's the joke
Haynes
forever.
Cat. Happy birthday, Hayne.
I hate it here.
Haynes
I
and
also
Haynes
hate
Cat.
it here.
It's weird that Haynes and Haynes Cat share the same birthday.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Back to my hut and,
I'm gonna do it.
Fetching my other pair of sandals. I have a very painful
Sonic
Motherfuckers
06
thinks Red
fans
Dead
love
Redemption
talking
2
shit
is
about
boring.
colors and
Fuck you.
generations, bro. At least those games function and have good controls, unlike 06.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ah, but these are the
I can't. I
sandals.
I love being a Sonic fan because you get to see the the weirdest fucking cycle of bullshittery. Like a game will be revered in the series, and then like 5 years later, everybody will be like, "That's garbage." In like relations to fucking generations or something, and it's like,
will find me a
do we even
pair.
play the same fucking
They
game?
sound fantastic.
Yeah.
That's with most things, though, I feel like.
Down here.
Can't
Like,
stay.
most
just
of the
came in to say
criticisms are
happy
deserved.
birthday. It's not my
Catching a
birthday.
ride?
It's not my birthday.
Let's set off for my
Like,
No,
most
guys.
of the criticisms levied at Sonic games are deserved, but at the same time, a lot of the criticisms have been over-exaggerated due to, like, 2010's YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know. I think the Sonic fan base in general is like incredibly overly critical. Like I love being critical of things, especially the things I like. But there's a point
go,
where it's
Cat.
just like, do you
We need
even
to find a way
like
down the
these
river
fucking
so we can get
games
to my brother's
anymore?
place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Twitter is such a weird section of the Sonic fanbase, and when you just go out in public and talk to people about Sonic the Hedgehog, they're just like, oh yeah, games are fun. And it's like, oh, there's normal folk.
Yeah.
There are just people. Incredible.
You're not supposed to like this. You're a Sonic fan.
Wow, it's almost as if Twitter is not real life.
Crazy.
No, it is. It is.
It's crazy the things Twitter will be like, the normal things people will do, and then Twitter will be like, that's toxic behavior, and it's like, okay, so you've never been outside in your life.
That's it.
Like an example.
Eating worms.
Sherry sent me an example yesterday where it's like partners just like grabbing each other's bits for fun, which is like incredibly normal for couples.
Yeah.
And like people were calling that like weird abusive behavior, and it's
If they're already in a relationship and they're both fine with it, who cares?
yeah, exactly. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I love Woody's.
No, that's toxic.
And a taste of your lips, I'm on a roll.
You're toxic, but
This is what I do to my partner.
You beat him with a stick until they
Beat him
fall
up, throw him in a
apart.
cage.
Oh.
Oh, we're about to
Oh,
see
yeah,
one
fuck.
of the best jujus in the
If we
game.
can find the tiki, we can summon a powerful juju spirit to help us.
I like these funny statues also, like the big moai heads in the
Oh,
background.
yeah.
I just love these games' art direction in general.
It's very fun.
I know
Wait,
I'm like
actually,
the
for
only person that likes how these character designs look, but still.
No, I'm well with some of them.
It's a little bit
I
hit
like-
or miss for me.
Yeah, I don't like how the guy with the gigantic nose looks. That one chieftain.
Jabal.
Oh, I like him. He's funny.
Shibalba. I don't like.
Holy
the
shit, a
looks.
bear!
Eat him.
But in general, I think this game was good.
While the bear is busy eating honey, we
It's, gosh, what did I want to say? Oh, right, the thumbnail art for this stream. It was a collaboration with Duck Duckington. He did the sketch for it, and I did the colors and line art. And I wanted to say that I did the shading a little bit like the concept art for Tack, so very sort of painting-like with, yeah, just the shadows and lights and that kind of stuff.
And it
Thought
came
it
out
looked pretty
very,
nice.
very nice.
Thank you.
I asked Mark and Doug to do that because I wanted to do something. I wanted to do a lot more for this anniversary, but I just didn't have the time for it. Maybe next year we'll see what happens. A short did just go up on the channel though that I'm happy with. I think it's kind of funny.
Oh, I might check that out.
But I wanted to do something at least a little special, so I wanted to I asked them to make the thumbnail art, and I think it came
Yeah.
out looking very, very good.
Thank you. So where's my goddamn drawing, Hane? You promised me you're drawing.
When I can get around to it, man.
Where's my drawing? Where's yeah? I was thinking of that. Where's my goddamn electric car, Bruce?
can get him to help
My
us.
problem with Sonic fans is that they are very hypocritical, and will be less and more critical depending on what type of Sonic game it is. Yeah, I mean, I've noticed the Sonic fans, there's always an inherent bias to their specific, like, their preferred gameplay style. Frankly, I like pretty much every generation of Sonic, so... Like, I think there are duds in every generation, including the Genesis games, Sonic 1.
Wow, the best classic Sonic game. Rude. Not the best one actually, but still.
Sonic
I like
3
it a
is
lot.
right there.
Sonic 3. I would say Sonic 3 is the best one.
You know what game I need to play though? Sonic Triple Trouble.
Oh, it's quite fun. I don't remember playing that. It's okay. I think there was actually a fan remake of that one, of Triple Trouble. Not
Yeah,
sure.
16-bit one.
Oh yeah, looked really cool.
I've only ever really played like Sonic Advance and Sonic Unleashed on PS2.
I'm sorry about
Those-
both
Ah,
of those.
cool.
That's my
Advance
experience with
is-
Sonic.
Advance is pretty fun. There's
I-
a couple of good ones in there.
I liked Advance a lot as a kid.
Yeah.
Sonic Advance was my first Sonic game.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
Believe
keeping
it or
my mouth
not.
shut now.
I mean,
I,
I have no. I don't care what you say about that game. Okay, it's been fucking ages since I last played it.
The Rush games are better.
Rush is good. Rush
Oh,
is very
I think,
fun.
I think I've played the second one of that a little bit.
Oh, Rush Adventure with the boats. Oh, I love
Rush
that one.
Adventure
Yeah, with the
2 is
pirate
better
guy.
I
one.
still need to play the Rush games.
Ah, they're good. They're good. You would like them.
The
I
first
presume.
one
but,
is a little rough at times, but I like it a lot. Especially
yeah.
the ending of that game is really obnoxious.
Yeah, Rush has some weird difficulty problems where sometimes there's a lot of bottomless pits and stuff.
Especially when you're playing as Blaze.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you play
Oh,
her
Blaze.
levels in a different order than Sonic's, but they don't change the level design, so like there's just random difficulty spikes for no reason.
Yeah, it's a little odd. Good game though.
Blaze the Cat. What a trailblazer.
Ayo.
I'm gonna ban you. I can ban you. He says that now,
I've
but
actually-
we don't know. He actually has Patrick Warburton on standby for this anniversary event. Patrick Warburton.
Oh, sorry, I'm late. Hello.
Oh,
What's
there
going
he
on?
is. There he
Hey.
is. Thanks for
Hey,
coming.
what's
man.
happening?
I'm,
Yeah,
I'm,
no
Oh
problem.
my god, it's
I'm so
the
shocked.
Patrick Warburton.
I'm so shocked
That's
that you
me.
did all those little bits for me in my videos, like the original attack video. You did the
No problem, man. We're good friends. We go way back.
yeah, and that little I brought you back to that little cameo in the Epic Mickey 2 video. That was.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It was epic. It was
Peter, I'm
gamer.
the real Patrick
It was gamer
This
epic.
guy's an imposter.
Oh my god.
Who's this?
Among
Wait,
Us.
who are you
Among
then?
Us. Among Us. Oh!
Hey Peter, it's me. I'm Patrick Warburton.
It's not real. Peter, it's me.
I'm not even.
You know me.
Combos yet.
You know me. You love me. Remember that night? We were connected. We were special.
I finally get to sprint.
Which one do
Wow,
I
this is
shoot?
a real Rayman moment.
Oh yeah, every time I've shown specifically this level to people, they've been like,
wow.
"Wow, this looks like Rayman 3 or Rayman 2."
Yeah. Fun.
There's a lot of PS2 games that still look really fucking good.
Yeah.
You can do something that literally anyone else can do.
As much as I don't like Kingdom Hearts,
That game looks
That-
fucking amazing.
that one still looks really fucking good.
Especially
Good stuff.
the HD versions. Holy fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I actually don't like 3's visual style that much because it's like it drops kind of some of that more flat aspect that I think has helped the original games age really well.
Yeah, it just looks more like a modern video game with a couple of cartoony characters in it.
Yeah.
Like especially the Pirates of the Caribbean sections. Even though those like,
Hashtag gold, eh?
even though those they look really good fidelity wise, I don't think they're gonna age as well as
Oh,
the
yeah.
PS2 games.
And it looks like with the 4th game, like what we've seen of the 4th game, it's gonna go even more realistic, like stylized. And it's, I don't know why. I don't know.
What world would you like to see in the 4th game?
Mario.
They should bring Tron back. Oh god, there's actually a possibility that can happen with Tron Ares coming out.
Yeah, Jared Leto.
I'm gonna do it.
Hey, suggestion. Secret Atlantis, the Lost Empire, and Treasure Planet.
Oh, Treasure Planet.
Kane will buy that game if they put Treasure Planet in it.
No, actually no, because they're just gonna show up and they're gonna be like,
Please.
"Ugh."
This is the food fetish game?
God damn
It is. Welcome.
Yeah!
Yeah, this joke has been real fucking funny for the past like 2 years.
It has.
Oh, hey,
It
happy
really
birthday, by the
has.
way.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Gosh, Sora. This
Sorry,
is
I forgot
like
about-
a planet full of treasure. Yeah, I guess it
Hey,
is.
Nice Haley Joel Osment impression.
Happy birthday, Ian.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Bring back your son for the anniversary, Mr. Horde. I'm sorry, but Splangle is dead.
Excuse me.
Fuck that guy.
Hey, it's one of my favorite Jujus.
Hello.
The boy.
You have to help me.
This
I
fucking
fucking
guy.
hate everyone. I fucking hate everyone who let Treasure Planet flop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you can
Iger?
someday forgive me.
That was Iger, right? It's always
Yeah.
Iger.
Was it under Iger? I don't know. I'm just resentful towards everyone who didn't see it in theaters.
Fuck you then.
I don't even know if I was old enough.
I'm
to
gonna
like,
blame
go to-
Disney for letting it fail.
Yeah, it's
And
Disney's
also
fault
Jeffrey
that happened.
Katzenberg for delaying the project multiple times.
When was this?
Favors.
2002. I could.
I
Well,
was, what month?
this was in November.
I had just turned 2, Kane.
This is the
Yeah, I
kind
would
of
I would
Yeah.
not have been able to watch this either.
You should hope it never happens to you.
So?
Also, holy shit, this
Is there
purple
any way you can
guy.
help us go down the river?
I fucking
Purple
love it.
guy!
You get
Sorry.
another barrel of juju candy.
I fucking
Dude
love him.
speaking with his belly.
Yeah, it's great.
Where's this cave exactly?
See that secondary section of silver
Ah!
stone just
He gains a
next to the
lisp when
side
he,
of the
he's
southern
only using one
facade.
hand to move his
Stones on the
mouth.
facade. Got it. I'll be right
That's
back.
pretty creative.
I've always loved the Jujus in this series because they're always so fucking weird and
The
like
path to the cave is
inventive.
blocked. What do we do now?
Maybe an
Yeah.
animal can help us.
I just really prefer how Tech looks in this, like compared to the first game.
Oh, definitely an upgrade, for sure.
Yeah.
And it
The
helps
old one
make
has
him look
charm,
older,
but,
like he actually is.
Yeah.
Oh, his feet are kind of sliding over the floor there.
Dog outside.
A dog? Outside?
Barking.
That's crazy. They don't usually do that.
That's true.
I need to deal with this asshole first. Oh, bad throw. I made it work in the end anyway. Okay. I like how it says put to sleep. Like that implies that I'm killing them.
Take care of him.
The big
if-
sleep.
What if there was a triangle button option that says, like, take him away to a big farm somewhere where he can live out his life happily?
Damn.
Shotgun
brutal,
blast him
man.
in the back of the head.
What do you? What the fuck? That's not what I said at all.
That's what you implied. You said it with your eyes.
This is one of my
My
favorite
eyes-
bits in the game. Because, like, you bring him here because you're supposed... You've been told that you, like, jump with these guys, right?
Uh-huh.
But there's nowhere to go. So, eventually, a player might get frustrated and then they'll just start bouncing on him over and over again. Like, fuck, what am I supposed to do? And then this happens. It's such a fun
see.
way of teaching the player how to do something.
There's a delay. Hold on. Okay, there we go.
We've reached the cave. Now, let's take a
Nice.
barrel to the juju.
I think I'm really far behind in the stream.
Needed, time travel.
You might want to set twice the speed.
Hey,
I think
you
I
might
changed some
wanna
settings in OBS
shut your
recently
mouth.
that might be the reason why. I'll fix that for next time.
Barrels are filled
Oh my
with
god.
juju candy, as well as boom
I
guns.
saw the bear through you. That's great.
Quickly now, Tack.
Yeah.
You must outrun the spark.
Just ran into an explosive.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I don't like how slow you are when you're carrying that big barrel.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is in Tag 3 and I can't play as Locke to make it go faster, which means it's a lot more stressful.
Bogus.
I started playing the Deadpool game.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, we're talking about
came
that.
out in
Talking about it
2013.
in the server.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
got that game.
It's alright. It's not really all that funny, honestly.
Really, I remember liking watching the cutscenes and then thinking like, wow, this is not something I want to play.
I've always
Like
wanted
the
to
story's
try
very
out-
funny, but the gameplay just looks meh.
Yeah, gameplay
Solid
wise,
North really nails his performance as
Empty it
Deadpool.
on the ground.
that is true.
Yeah, he plays
But,
3
like-
different voices
What
for
about some
him,
help getting
even.
down the river?
First,
The writing
let's
isn't all
follow
that funny. I do like how cartoony it gets at times. That is an aspect that I wish the movies had. Well, the new movie has that to a certain extent, but not. They don't go quite as far as the game.
Chocolate Munch Crunch Bar.
But other than that, it's just not really that well written.
Greetings, weary travelers.
I
It is
see.
no
I remember
longer
liking it, but I
Gameplay
haven't seen
is
it in
not
a
that
while.
fun.
I have brought
The
you
the enemies are like really fucking spongy, and you don't get enough currency to like properly upgrade your weapons until like the very end of the game.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah. So like for the vast majority of the game, you're just kind of underpowered. It's
Oh.
It has been a while since I've played the Deadpool video game.
Maybe that's fixed in the remaster.
No, we don't.
There was a
want
remaster?
I cannot get the remaster.
Yeah, it's super rare and
Promised us a way
expensive.
down the river. I
Yeah.
want it now.
And it's not available on the PlayStation Store for some reason.
Wow,
Because
thanks
of, like-
Activision.
Yeah, Activision.
Oh, it's Activision. Yeah, that's a bummer. It's the same with Spider-Man: Edge of Time. It's only available
Yeah.
like physically, and it's such a
And all the
fun game.
Transformers games.
Yeah,
Flipping
but,
love Edge of Time.
well,
It's so cool.
Grape creamy center.
Luckily, I was able to get it for relatively cheap, like a used copy for my Xbox. But
Oh,
man.
right, this part. Do you think I'm not giving that question the time of day, Elijah?
Go in.
Hey, Peter. Oh my god.
This is gonna happen every time Locke is on screen, isn't it?
Do you think his
Don't say it.
Peter. Holy fuck, Peter. Oh my god. Peter.
Oh yeah, this is a new section for TAC. This like water riding section. These parts are always super fucking cool.
Wow.
Oh yeah, look at that
They
water.
They stole this from Knights 2.
I love the last one especially.
This is Bedlam Falls. The swift current should carry us
PlayStation
right along.
controller jump scare.
And we don't get too many
Didn't that guy die? What guy are you talking about?
The Juju, like, he choked and
he's
fell
not
over.
dead.
I don't even know if they can die, the Juju. Are they immortal? Or?
They can be like physically damaged, but I don't know. They're kind of gods, but they're not explicitly called gods. So like,
Huh.
I don't know.
It's tough to read.
It's stuff the game never goes into, so I can't tell you. Unfortunately, there isn't like a Rayman 2-esque lore thing in this. I think they would have killed it with lore for these games, though. Like, what's there is already super interesting.
Yeah, like, they have so much
yeah.
stuff going on with these gods and stuff. I'd love to know more about this world and whatever the heck's going on with that.
I don't care.
Oh my god, the environmental art in this game is fucking baller.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, TAC
Yeah.
1 looked okay.
Like that
but
giant
this game-
spiraling tower off in the distance on the horizon. Like right before you dip in the waterfall.
Very nice.
Ow. TAC 1 looked nice, but this game looks fucking fantastic. It's
No.
crazy how much attention these games got for PS2 era platformers that were like published by fucking Nickelodeon and THQ.
Yeah. I guess they just really wanted to build a franchise, so they got a lot of budget from Nickelodeon.
Yeah. And then they waited several years for the TV show to come out with none of the original writers, and also the art direction looked worse, and also it was animated really, really badly, and then TAC 4 happened, and the series died on the spot.
Also,
You know
I'll be
what's-
right back.
You know what's
see ya.
wild to me? That we never got like a good Avatar game.
That's
Oh yeah.
Maybe in this modern era where we're getting like so much Avatar shit, they'll actually make a good one.
I hope so. I hope it's not another one of those fucking ugly ass looking cell shaded ones.
We made it, Jaboba. Looks like
I remember.
Unless they do it like Hi-Fi Rush or
Get,
something like
get
that.
Epic to do it, because
Oh,
they
yeah.
clearly know how to make the Avatar characters look nice in
Yeah.
3D.
Cool.
ahead of us.
I remember I had an Avatar game on the DS, and it wasn't very good, but it was very technically impressive because it was a 3D map that you could walk around on, but the characters were all sprites, but you could still
Yeah.
rotate the camera, so they animated the characters in 2D from every flipping angle, kind of like
I don't know
like
what it
Mario
is.
Brothers, like Mario and Luigi Dream Team, kind of, where they just had a lot of angles for the sprites, but like even more than that, and for all the actions on the overworld.
I don't know what it is about like Nickelodeon games, but for some reason they all like there's usually a part of them that like went hard, at least technically. Because a lot of them aren't good games. But there's always something interesting to say about a lot of them. Like I in my Creature from the Krusty Krab video, I was like, that game is fine. It's good. I like it. But I don't think it's hot shit. But it's still such a fascinating thing to discuss because they made a game, like, they made a linear game that is all different gameplay styles, and it's not a minigame collection, and it's so fucking bizarre.
Yeah, it's very creative stuff that they've done with some Nickelodeon games. It's cool.
You can tell a lot of the developers were at least, like, passionate about what they were doing. Most of the time, anyway.
Yeah. I guess they either like assembled very creative teams, or they had a very interesting pitching process where only like the best ideas were selected, instead of just going with like, we need to make a game, we'll just do whatever, just make something. We have 5 months.
It helps it for the better games in, for like, specifically the Nickelodeon stuff. Oh right. They often hired teams of people that were like actually fans of the shows.
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
That's why BFBB is so fucking jam-packed with references to the first 3 seasons. It's because the people making it were like huge fans of the show.
That is awesome. That just reminds me of the fucking, which one that came before that? Was it Flying Dutchman?
Yes,
I remember that
they didn't know anything about the fucking show, and you could tell.
Yeah, and it also in the files there's like, you know, a particular picture of SpongeBob and Patrick.
Oh right.
I feel like with the Avatar stuff though, it's like that would translate so well into a video game.
Yeah.
I mean, based off of how much you fucking loved waterbending in Fortnite, yeah, probably.
Yeah. It's like fucking the best Avatar game I've played. Well, Avatar adjacent is like that Legend of Korra game. That's like a 6. No, that's like a 5.5 out of 10 at best.
Which is a failing grade, somehow.
No, that's just barely a passing grade.
Ah, yes. Because I see. I have to ask because your fucking grading system is insane.
That's not insane. That's just how fucking grading works.
It's not insane, he says, when nobody else uses it at all.
Mark, back me up on this.
I don't know, I feel like 5 out of 10 would already be a passing grade because you got 50% of the stuff correct, I guess.
Mark, you fucking traitor.
Is that the opposite of what is that the opposite of what we're talking about?
Mark, if you got a 5 in school, you're not gonna pass.
School. It's not school.
I would like to pass with a 5 if that's possible.
But that's not how it is, Mark!
It is, but maybe the rules are unjust.
Nobody else grades like entertainment.
The law is wrong.
I've literally never seen anyone else say that a 6 is an average. 5 is the literal middle of 5 out of 10. Of 10 out of 10.
Okay, but let me ask you this.
The literal average.
Let me ask you this: if someone describes a movie as like, oh, it's a 5 out of 10, are you gonna watch that movie?
Probably not.
There you go. There you fucking go.
Oh my god.
That doesn't mean it's not average. That doesn't.
Well, average is more so like what the average movie score would be, you know? Its average is just based on like a collection of numbers and then just take the average of that. It's so 5, like why is it average? Like why do you call it average? That's what I don't get.
What?
Are you asking me or what?
Also, hey, I'm back with food.
Asking Hayne.
Hmm?
Huh? What?
You're back with food? Okay.
Yep.
What are you eating?
MacD's.
Nice.
Anyway, Kane, you're a fucking lunatic.
I'm not.
This is like
No.
one of the only
No,
things I
no.
disagree with you on.
No, because for something to be good, you have to be above average at least, right?
Well, that's not true actually. Something to be good, you know,
I don't know. I
is
like
fine
plenty of
too.
I like plenty of things that I would consider average.
Well, something can be average and still be bad.
Okay, yeah, it can also still be enjoyable.
I feel like
Doom
average.
3.
I feel like average and bad and good are disconnected from each other. Average just talks about like what the general thing is, like what is the average score that things get. But you can still regard them as good or bad.
Realistically, I'd call the live-action Scooby-Doo movies average, but I still love them.
So okay. So for me, let's just put it like this, right? A 5 for me, it's like average leaning towards bad. A 6 is average leaning towards good.
That doesn't make sense though.
That does make sense. And then 7 is good.
I feel like the word average is just tripping people off. Like it's just
No,
just either
no,
like
but
mediocre what you're looking for.
Yeah, okay. Mediocre leaning towards good, mediocre leaning towards bad. That's
See, there you
how I
go.
define it. That makes sense, right? I'm not crazy. That makes
I don't know
sense.
if I'd call 5 mediocre. Although I don't know where else I would put it. I love these fucking monster designs so much.
They're cool.
Yeah.
As you draw
A 5 is
nearer
mediocre and a 4 is bad.
You will see more and
You're
more
bad.
nightmare thorns growing up from the landscape. These represent the encroachment of the Dream Guardian's power into the world.
I
You
think
should
Balan
always
Wonderworld was
destroy these
underrated, to be
thorns
honest. I want to
push
play that
back
again.
his power.
Hey Mark, you
I
should
need
jump
that.
off of a cliff face first.
What? Wow!
I think I gave that game like a 2 out of 10. That might
God
have been
damn.
too generous.
That was too generous.
Wow! You shut your
Way
mouth,
too
Nebula.
generous.
I love how Neb
What do
says
you
that.
know?
Like, he's not wrong, but it's funny because he's not even.
I
Played
played
more
the
than
demo. That's
Yeah.
all I needed.
You played the demo. Oh
To be fair, the
god.
demo is a
Oh.
fucking terrible first impression of that game. Like
It is.
I will agree that it controls better in the final game.
Yeah. Also, they put the flippin' worst, most boring level in there. Like the first one. It's just nothing.
I love you say that, but that's also still the first level of the game.
Yeah.
Straight up nothing.
Like that's a
burger.
terrible.
But the rest of the game is way better.
No, it's really not. But
I also hate how the
Yes.
game looks. I really hate how it looks.
thank you. I feel like I'm the only
Erm.
person who thinks that game looks like
It
fucking
does
shit.
look ugly as fuck.
Wrong. Incorrect.
It's
Mediocre.
Like it's like they took it's Oshima, right?
Yeah.
It's like they
Naoto
took.
Oshima.
It's like they took Naoto Oshima's like art style and decided to fucking turn it into mush. Because that's what it is. That game is mush. The game looks like mush.
Straight
I
up
love
nothing burger.
I love
Yeah,
me some mush. Delicious.
Elijah is right. Elijah's 100% right.
Elijah's the same guy that thought 20 hours was short for a game. You want him on your side?
Like, you can't all be winners. No, it's very...
20 hours is short.
Let's not dredge this back up. Elijah doesn't deserve
Rystar.
to be.
I haven't played Rise Star. The game looks cute.
That shit is still insane though. I can't believe somebody said that in my. I can't believe Elijah said that in my fucking chat.
Come to my house.
Come to my house.
You come to me on the day of the Takiversary.
I was watching my favorite streamer, Hane. He played tag with his friends. One guy got McDonald's.
I kind of want McDonald's now.
Me too. Fuck.
Come into my house, burn my wife, steal my crops.
Come.
Oh fuck off! I'm sorry, Elijah. It's too easy.
Yeah. You're low-hanging fruit, Elijah.
That's mean. Don't say that.
What the hell?
You're so stupid and dumb and ugly.
I'm noticing that.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I love how actually angry Mark just got right there.
It's mean.
I've
That was
never
funny.
seen Elijah.
I'm noticing. Be nice. I'm noticing that the left stick on my shitty GameStop PS2 controller is starting to disintegrate.
Whoa.
Like the rubber is
Wait, what?
legitimately, I think, melting off.
Damn, that felt personal. What the fuck? It was. I hate you.
Wait, what's disintegrating?
The rubber on the left stick.
Oh shit.
Ah, whatever. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Shit. I thought this one was easy. I gotta go through that. Ow. I remember fighting this thing being like a real struggle for Mark.
Was it? Did it require patience by any chance?
Yes, of course it did. Which is why
Interesting.
you struggled. Ah, fuck. I say that as I die.
ADHD.
But I'm not gonna get upset about it because, you know. I have ADHD
La la
too.
la la la.
I have it
Bad
too.
game design.
It's just... Fuck, I
Bad game
always
design.
think back to the fucking Black Knight stream, man.
I aced that game. Actually, I did really well on that video game. I
Yeah, but
flipping.
you kept
I
getting frustrated at parts where it's like, just... If you had just waited for a second, you would have been fine.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I doubt that.
You patient bitch. For them.
Yeah, so this is a good example of bad game design, actually.
Yeah, what were they thinking?
What were they thinking? This makes me want to play a better game, like Balan Wonderworld.
Like Balan?
Balan Wonderworld!
This game's ass.
Nebula, when have you last seen ass? What do you know?
Damn. You come into my stream, make bad jokes, say crappy opinions, and say 20 hours is short?
And say Red Dead 2 is boring?
I read the.
Mr. Electric, kill him!
I mean, I haven't played enough Red Dead 2, I think, to say anything.
Mr. Electric, send him to the principal's office and have him expelled!
Have him exploded.
I liked your delivery on that. That sounded really funny. Expand!
Thank you.
You come into my stream, make bad jokes,
I
say
read that
crappy
one
opinions,
already.
and say 20 hours is short.
Why did you just say PlayStation?
Let's start my PS5.
Filled with many high cliffs.
Wow,
Wow.
I don't even get your full attention?
Yeah, fuck you.
Damn.
Are you at least
Hey,
gonna
yeah,
play a
wanna
good
some
game on there?
Fortnite?
Fuck you!
Fourth time while I'm gaming.
Damn, this Haynes stream is
fuck
ass.
yeah.
Anybody want to play some Fortnite? I just.
Yeah, let's squad up, zero build.
I don't know what that
Well,
means.
it's not
I
swatting, is it, if there's only 2 of you?
I mean, there's
four of
Elijah,
us,
there's
and
Mark,
one of you.
there's Nebula,
I'm
there's
here.
me.
I'm just happy to be included.
I like how
Me too,
Lance didn't,
Mark.
I like how Lance didn't get included in that, what you just said, by the way.
Huh?
Damn.
Who did I say?
What up?
You didn't say Lance, you said everybody but Lance. You even included Elijah, who's just a chat member.
Oh, that's why. Sorry. I meant to say Lance. It's just Elijah really fucked my brain up with his terrible opinions and horrible looks.
Dude!
Wow!
Damn.
Bruh!
Chad.
You're gonna install his looks now?
This is one of the only times the beaver shows up in the entire fucking game. I don't know.
Look there.
Sure
those-
is a beaver.
Those logs, they just fly out of there.
Woodies, and free him.
I already said it, but I fucking love woodies. They're such a fun, like, enemy type, and their designs are always, like, really cool.
Hell yeah.
They are neat little guys. For some reason, they remind me of the little wooden enemies from Mario Galaxy 2. I don't remember the names.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I love those.
I love the enemy designs in all of these games, honestly. The woodies are my favorite, but the Nurbles and Rockers are really fun, too. And I love how every game gets its own enemy type. Like, that's such a neat idea.
Yeah.
And of course, the like, nightmare enemies are awesome. They're my favorites, I think, actually, over the woodies.
See. Oh, we got a very nice request in chat, actually, Hayne.
What?
That I'm sure you'll be able to comply with.
No, I read it.
Mr.
I'm not doing
Horrid,
it. Nope.
please play
Nope,
Balan
nope,
Wonderworld
nope.
on stream. I beg you.
No.
Well, are you gonna do this, Hayne? Are you gonna
I
give
think
this
you're right.
poor kid this fun?
I've seen him play. I've seen him play Balan Wonderworld.
You do not want.
That's not gonna be a fun stream at all. I
Not for
promise you.
anyone. Not for anyone.
That,
Yeah.
It legitimately just makes me miserable. I actually get angry. Like, I feel like a bit of an asshole about it. Like, in retrospect.
You know, but like genuine anger, like not fun video game kind of rage Aaron Hansen type anger. No, actual
It
anger.
doesn't help that I've got 2 cunts spouting off like, oh, this is such a fucking good game. They just keep sucking it off while I'm fucking playing it. And just,
Look, it's Balan Wonderworld. How can you not? It's very suckable.
it's just.
What the fuck?
Excellent task. Your shaman powers are growing. Now you can enhance your attacks with Juju.
Purple.
Look, that's a
This
bear.
big
From the hit show, The Bear.
down L1 button while
The
attacking
L1
to
button.
really let our enemies have it.
You can tell TAC 2 had a higher budget because they actually had to say which buttons you were using per system. But like, I love when you can tell like a game it doesn't have enough money for that kind of dialogue because like they'll always
They'll
just
just say,
say
like-
press this button.
Yeah, they say
Yeah.
like push the action
yeah.
button.
Yeah.
They are very territorial.
The jump
and at
button.
home in the mud.
Press the jump button as soon as you land on a panel, or else you'll fall.
I don't understand how people find it fun to play. It looks miserable. I don't even know if Mark genuinely thinks it's good or not. He does.
Balan Wonderworld, I quite enjoyed it. It's pretty fun. For
Press
20.
this button to bring up the level statistics.
Yippee!
Whoa, a Razorback!
Mark and Rye both genuinely think Balan Wonderworld is a good game, especially Rye, who
It's okay.
I swear to God doesn't think the game has any flaws at all.
I don't know if that's true.
Which
To
is
be
so
honest,
weird
Rye
because
also likes
Rye.
Shocktail.
Getting stinky
That's
out
true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You watched it every fucking New Year's.
I want to see that movie again.
The things Rye likes and dislikes, I genuinely I think drive me fucking crazy.
I think Rye just spins a wheel.
Music sucks.
Yeah, he doesn't. Rye will see like a piece of media that is widely regarded as fucking hated and be like, I love this, which is something he genuinely feels about Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh yeah. That's funny.
He hates Tusanti music.
Speaking of, I cannot wait for that Sonic Generations re-release.
Oh yeah, the shadow part looks so fun. I just wish the game wasn't $50 because I already own Flipping Generations, and just to pay
God,
$50
yeah.
for like a little shadow bits, like okay, I don't know, might get it on sale then.
It's not gonna be Bowser's Fury.
Yeah, it's probably not, but it looks pretty good. It looks
But
solid.
it's Sonic Team, so
Yeah,
it
they're
has
doing
to
a
be good.
really good job tempting me into buying it again.
Yeah, they sure are. But I'm gonna be strong. I'm not gonna buy it on launch.
Yeah.
Unless it gets like amazing reviews that it's like the best Sonic thing ever created, but you know, it's Sonic Team. Let's not put our hopes too high. Let's be realistic about it.
The title of best Sonic thing ever created still gets trolled.
That's trolls.
Can you believe that's a fucking decade old now?
Oh,
Stop.
amazing.
Stop. I can't.
Also, whoa, Warthog riding, just like Crash Bandicoot.
Let's talk about how Rayman Legends is
Wait, that's
over
not the
10
right-
years old too.
It's not the right music. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
They're never gonna make another game. It's cool.
Oh yeah.
No. What you don't want the Rabbids DLC that has a bunch of references to Rayman, but and
A
he's-
bunch of references.
and he's
You know what the
in it.
Captain, the Captain
I was-
Laserhawk NFT game that has Rayman in it. They're advertising it as a Rayman game.
I was so upset when the second trailer for that Rabbids DLC came out. I was
Yeah,
genuinely like, oh, I thought it was gonna be cool.
I'm happy for my friends who were like who were into it, but like the second they showed that it's not gonna be in the Glade of Dreams, the second they showed that
Yeah.
nobody but Rayman will be showing up, it's like, oh, okay, almost all of my excitement for this is dipped.
Yeah.
Especially after the fucking Donkey Kong DLC, by the way, which is a huge love letter to Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
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 True.
I feel like, since there is most likely not going to be another Mario Rabbids game now that the director has left Ubisoft Milan, I feel like they may have had more plans for DLC. They wanted to do like a separate Rayman and a separate like Phantom Opera show thing or something. Or maybe they already had the Phantom Opera thing going and they were then like, oh, we also want to bring back Rayman, so let's combine the two, or something must have happened. Maybe they just really wanted to do something original and not do like a rehash of like old Rayman stuff, which would have been amazing, but I still love it for what it is. But of course, like I share that sentiment that I wish it had more
Also,
actual
for some reason,
Rayman stuff
there's,
in
like,
it.
no references to Rayman 3 in that fucking game, like at all.
Oh yeah.
No, there is.
Yeah, it's the
Like
You have
what?
like the combat fatigues.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
I guess
true,
so.
true.
I guess so.
That is awesome.
I just wish that was more, you know?
Yeah. At least they really did Rayman's character justice. Like just his characterization, his design, his movement, his everything. Like I feel like that was really well done.
voice.
Even the voice,
Yeah.
fantastic.
No more.
Rayman looks so good in that game.
Yeah, it's a nice new design.
I still think it's crazy that they did the Rayman 2 thing again, where the render looks kind of bad, but the actual in-game model looks really nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the render was weird. They just removed the like the eyeshadow thing, like the little
I know
line.
that's not the only thing that's off. Like, everything about that render model looks fucked to me. Like, the proportions are wrong, the skin looks weird, the eyes look wrong. There's one render that like some people say looks better, and I look at it and I'm like, this just looks as bad as all the other ones, and I don't. I feel like a lunatic.
Hold down the L1 button.
Well, you are.
Double jump
Yeah,
by
man.
pressing X button twice.
By pressing
At the
X
top of your
button.
jump, press the square button. You will smash
Sex
down from
Juju
above.
kick.
After beating Little
Would
Big
you
Planet 3
would
for
you
the-
juju kick a baby for $10?
I'd do it for free. After beating Little Big Planet 3 for the 15th billionth time, the action button line is engraved into my fucking skull. See, that's especially weird for the Little Big Planet series, because those are fucking PlayStation exclusive. So they
Yeah.
could just say the X button or the square button.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's less foulsy.
Maybe they just hadn't mapped the action button to a specific button yet in that process of development.
Press the action button.
Oh, there's a racist stereotype coming up soon.
Oh joy.
Awesome.
I see why you like these games.
God.
Man!
Oh.
Attack. We must cross that bridge.
How bad could it be?
We have to wait for a break in the woodies.
It's like the fucking most racist shit you've ever seen.
I would imagine.
Like genuinely, like holy fuck.
It's Rob Paulson.
How the fuck did they not get arrested for this?
It's Rob Paulson doing a pretty stereotypical Indian accent.
Okay.
I see.
Escape destroyed. You have no
I mean, it was the early
choice
2000s.
but to
It was,
deal
but
with the
that doesn't
war
make it
you
okay.
are.
That doesn't make it okay, but it's...
Yeah, it is what it is.
Hey, not so fast. Whoa! Oh,
The Horde is racist confirmed.
go easy on the
Oh, he
line.
blew up the bridge.
Yeah, man.
That's not new.
Oh.
Locke will be okay.
I'm worried about that
How are we
just
gonna get across that
whenever
chasm?
Sherry and I get to destroy all humans too, because
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
think I've
no,
seen some bits
the,
of that.
no.
the fucking second half of that game is,
yeah, we talked about that a couple of times when playing Destroy All Humans 1.
yeah.
Well.
Yeah, it's... I do really like that game, though, but...
Crap.
I think
I
it's
just-
interesting that they kept that, all that stuff in for the remake. I think it's...
There we go.
Whoops.
I mean, they did cut out. They actually did cut a good chunk of it, but
All right.
like some of the really bad stuff. I think some of it can't be cut for the. Part of me is kind of okay with the fact that they kept that stuff though, just for preservation's sake.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
And I
I
mean,
was,
both-
I was
both
thinking of a
games
way
have
to say
those-
that without saying the racism is good, actually.
Yeah.
Both of them have that like Looney Tunes-esque
Hey,
disclaimer at the beginning.
Yeah.
Aren't you supposed to wait until I put the tiki in?
Right.
Although I think the second one needs it way more than the first
Oh
one.
yeah. The first one still
The
has
second one is just
language that
making
hasn't
fun of
aged
Americans.
well, but yeah, the second game is
I know.
that's
I
when
sense
talking
there
about
will
Japanese
be
people.
a new
Rough.
bridge
And the
right
third game
there
with
at the
Chinese
top of the
people.
What?
Whoa.
Oh, it's too late.
Oh, I have
Damn.
the third game.
I know.
You know, they just need to play it safe and remaster Big Willy for the Nintendo Wii.
They need to just make a new game.
You're lonely.
Surefire hit.
You feel like a
Big
little
Willy.
little
Willy.
boy.
Big Willy Unleashed. That's that's a really shitty as far as I saw. For that's also a Destroy All Humans game.
Oh,
I like how
fuck, it's a
Big Willy
JoJo.
is a Wii exclusive game and it looks like garbage.
Oh, yes, you. That is who I meant.
It didn't even have the original voices, right?
Nope, you can tell Big Willy had the budget of a sandwich.
Nearby, in this woodland, are three
I think I'd rather buy a
unusual
sandwich.
stones. Fetch them for me, and I'll show you.
They wouldn't
how
last
you
as
can
long,
use
and it would
Don't
still
come
have more
back until
value.
You have all three stones.
Tell me more.
I think my brain is massive.
First
What?
of all, I have to tell you.
I saw
can't believe
I
what
saw
you did
Locke's
to your
model just
puppy.
kinda jerk into place there.
Yeah,
that
it
happens.
happened several
Kind
times.
of what?
So the cutscenes are
This-
in engine, and
Yeah, but that means the game is bad.
so anyway, as I was trying to say, the reason that happens is because they move the characters around to get like better shots, but
Yeah.
it's janky. Tac 2 is janky.
That means the game is bad. eh?
Whenever the shot like cuts to Tac, his hair physics go crazy for a second.
And you're a fucking idiot for liking this game.
I know.
Shut the fuck up.
Damn.
Like,
That was so like real.
Wow!
That was so
Like, you-
real from
dog.
Lance. Shut the fuck up.
Like, you're not capable
God.
of critical thought whatsoever.
Where is he? There he is.
In fact, Hane, I think I'm better than you.
Yeah.
Just a better person, better moral
yeah, like,
values.
yeah. I think my life has more value than yours.
Jesus Christ.
Take it home with you. That's. You can quote me on that.
God.
Hot dog.
I think your life has less value. Because you like tag team.
I think people have inherent value. I just think that value is not.
I don't think you're worth anything.
I think I'm worth $5. I like to
think-
believe that.
I think you're nuts.
I think.
You know what? Considering like how PS2 emulators are much easier to like set up, I might try these games.
Yeah.
They run really well
Oh,
on
yeah.
Dolphin too.
Or so I've heard.
Emulation
of them.
is not illegal. It is how you
Oh, it's-
procure
it's
the
jail, you
games
should be
that is
killed.
illegal. Or can be illegal. You can dump
Emulation
your
is
own
illegal, you should be
discs and
killed for
cartridges
doing
and
it.
it is legal.
You should be killed for doing it.
I every time Mark does that, I want to kill him.
When do you not want to kill me? I feel like this is not an outlier.
It's the same with when you modded your Wii. You're like, oh, no, I didn't. It's like, modding your Wii is not illegal.
Well, you lose the warranty!
Nintendo, I
You mean the
modded my
warranty that's
Super
already
Nintendo. I
voided because the fucking Wii is like nearly 20 years old?
Well, maybe I bought mine yesterday. You don't notice.
That's
You're
not
just
how
making
that
assumptions.
They
You're
don't
making
manufacture
assumptions.
Wii's anymore. Or do they? I don't know, actually.
If somebody
I don't-
sold
I
you
don't
a
think they do.
Wii with a warranty, it's a lie. You got scammed in modern day.
I don't think people would do that. That sounds evil. People aren't evil.
I actually can't.
That's
I
true.
don't
Nobody's
think,
evil.
I don't think anybody would actually legitimately do that, right? Like, sell a fake
Yeah,
warranty
no.
for a fucking Wii in modern day.
Yeah, I don't know why they would fucking bother. Who's
I'm
gonna...
sure a salesman would never do that. They wouldn't
Never.
lie about your warranty,
They never would.
would they?
People lie on the internet?
This kind person calling me on the phone saying that I can save money if I just give him the credit card number and the digits on the back. I don't know what could possibly go wrong here.
I'm
You
actually
just seem like a
thinking-
very weird person for distrusting them.
I'm thinking of modding my PS3.
I mean, sure, the store's gonna close. Is this year?
Yeah.
They haven't said it's gonna close yet.
Speaking of closing, the Xbox 360
Yeah,
stores
that
closed
though.
yesterday.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
sucks.
Bummer. Oh well, I already got the games I
Xbox
wanted.
360.
Wow. Good for you, Mark.
And
Good
plus,
for
I can
you.
play the games
Thanks.
I want to play, like on my Xbox Series S.
Nice. I think yeah, like I got all the games I wanted. I just wish I got the Daytona USA port for Xbox Arcade. Daytona. But
It's
that one's very easy to emulate. Let me just say
But,
that.
you can just mod your 360 now, right?
Yeah.
No,
I
it's no longer
guess.
supported.
I wouldn't
It's
even know
not
how to
gonna
do
be
that.
Look it up. The internet is filled with free information.
I don't want to.
Okay.
There's not really any other games I want for Xbox 360. I got Banjo Nuts and Bolts, I got Sonic Unleashed, I got Sonic 06 that I wanted to try. Bought a bunch of demos.
Only one of those
Red Dead
games
Redemption
is good.
you want to
It's-
play.
It's not Bolts or 06.
Give them to
Bolts
me.
is fun.
There. It's just a little something
Yeah,
I
it's
do on
alright.
night shift.
I
What
like
am I
it.
supposed to do with
It's-
these? I sense that you want to know
It's
what
a
you're
game.
supposed to do with these.
I really enjoyed it.
Well,
I don't think it's as
Life
bad
is
as
like
Banjo
a
Kazooie
video
fans say it
game.
is, but I don't think it's good.
The right target, I could use them to swing
Is
across
the Master Chief
use
Collection on
these magical
360?
bullets
No,
to
that was,
grapple a target and swing
that was an
across
Xbox
the
One
castle.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I think
Um,
this'll work.
Although I think
Xbox.
CE Anniversary was on the 360.
Okay.
Life is like a video game.
I'll tell you what
trying
post
hard to
post
be
Nintendo
interesting.
rare game I do like. Cameo Elements of Power.
Yes!
Oh, I tried the
Yes!
demo for that, and it's nice. I see the appeal, but it's not really for me, unfortunately. I did.
Shut up, Mark.
It was quite impressive, but
I bet you can't tell.
didn't really click with me.
It's like a child.
I thought it was really neat.
Why am I pole vaulting when
It's
I've
interesting.
never done this before?
Best weird game.
Now you're thinking.
Oh yeah,
Good
I also
launch
got.
title for the console too.
It's a long way
Yeah, it was a
from
launch
the
title. Interesting. I also got Conquer Live and Reloaded. Been really enjoying that one.
Didn't you
It
get
looks
to a
so
part
pretty.
where you didn't like it anymore?
Yeah, unfortunately, I hit like this weird difficulty bump, but I have still been playing it every now and then. It's impressive.
I should play that.
Grab by the Ghouls is also not as bad as a lot of people say it is.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a really good beat 'em up.
It just doesn't look like a beat 'em up. I'm just expecting it to be a 3D platformer. And every time I see gameplay, I'm like, what the heck is this?
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Sigma.
What the fuck is this?
Speaking
What you
of dead
sound
game
like.
franchises,
Wow,
that reminded me
rude.
of the conversation we had about Knights recently with the monkey
Knights!
ball thing. And
I
then
love
that
Knights.
it went to remind me that we're still getting Jet Set Radio 3, baby! Woo!
Real!
And I'm sure Knights 3 is just around the corner.
True.
Hey, I doubt it.
Crazy taxi.
Rayman 4.
I'm honestly really into the idea of that being
MMO?
like an open world MMO. Because I love the concept of being able to bump into a bunch of different players while trying to get like to the same place.
I guess so, but if it's gonna be, you know, structured like one of those live service games, I don't know.
Eh. As long as it's just like cosmetic shit, I can live with that. It shouldn't be that way, but it is what it is.
I
I'm
don't know how
concerned
many
with the
more
fact
tis
that
what
that
it
game
is.
Probably gonna die.
I don't know how many more it is what it is I have in me.
More this.
I hate all these fucking half-assed live service games where it's like, okay, if you're gonna make a live service, fine. There's plenty of live services that worked out, but you gotta fucking support them. You can't just say you're gonna do it and then you do it for a month and then fucking call it quits.
And it's not even just like small stuff too. Like that's happened with fucking Halo Infinite, which is insane for a mainline
Yeah.
Halo game.
With Halo Infinite, with that fucking Suicide Squad game, with fucking Battlefront 2.
But I added the Joker.
Why so serious?
But it's not a Mark Hamill Joker. It's just a different other alternate universe Joker that doesn't look anything like Joker at all.
And also isn't funny.
No. Although to be fair, that entire game isn't funny.
True.
Damn.
But that game tries really hard to be funny, which like the Arkham games kind of just are funny.
Yeah, I think it helps that like they're not, because that game is inherently more comedic tonally, right? So it just feels more unnatural. I don't know.
I just think I'm not gonna say that. That's mean.
Now you have to say it.
I was
Also
gonna say like
BRB again.
I just don't think the writers are funny.
I mean,
I
yeah,
think
that's
you're
mean,
funny.
but you can still say that.
Yeah, but it's like there's a million factors that can contribute to a
I
game
know.
not ending up the way people want it to be. So
Let's talk about your favorite writer, the guy that wrote The Last Jedi. Or sorry,
Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, Rise of Skywalker. God damn
Yeah.
it. Fucking hate
I-
Star Wars names. I hate it. Whatever.
The Rise of Skywalker is such a fucking terrible name for a movie. Force Awakens is
Doesn't
also a
make
really
any
bad
sense.
name. Honestly, fucking. The only good title the sequel trilogy has is The Last Jedi.
And it's the
Because that's a title that makes you go like, ooh, what's this about? And the other two are just like, okay, what the fuck is this supposed to mean?
Oh, right, I forgot about these enemies.
I didn't.
Oh, shit.
Okay, Mark.
Just putting that out there. I remember.
I didn't.
I didn't. I remember everything.
Cusco.
I'm blue. Oh, hello. What the fuck?
Yeah, they're like an anglerfish enemy. You can tell which one it is by the fact that it moves more. Like it moves a lot faster. It's a clever idea for an anime.
For an anime?
Yeah, that's
Hold
what I
that
said.
far behind. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, but I generally try to avoid making personal statements about people who worked on stuff.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Also become a little bit of a
'Cause-
Mr.
'cause
Ender
I've-
in that case.
Yeah, I don't want to become like a Mr. Enter or a fucking Lily Orchard where it's just like, ugh, this person didn't care about what the fuck they made or shit like that, where it's like there's no way you can possibly know that.
True. It also just feels weird to make it so personal with like certain people when, like
Yeah.
you said, like so many people contribute to one
Yeah.
thing. So you can never quite tell like what happened. Could be the collaboration between these people. Could be.
Yeah.
Even if it is like a singular person, like an indie project or something, it's still weird to make it that personal when you don't know the person at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have no idea what went into this thing.
Yeah, but that's the thing that also happens a lot, where like, if something succeeds or fails, like people will put that on a single person. It's like, or a single director, or a single.
Yeah. Oh, the Spider-Verse
There's like a billion
movies are
people
so
working
good
on
because
this.
of Phil Lord and Chris Miller,
Yeah.
who definitely didn't overwork their workers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Or on the
also-
flip side, like, oh, the Star Wars movies are so bad because of Kathleen Kennedy. Which, like, she's a producer.
Like producers
people-
do have some say on what happens, like how a movie comes
Yeah.
out, but
Yeah,
there's
people
a
also
lot
don't know what
more
these
to
roles
it.
are.
Yeah, but then when something turns out good, it's like, oh, good job, Jon Favreau. Oh, good job, Dave Filoni. It's like, shut the fuck up.
No, they're just attributed to the main actor. Like, oh, Robert Downey Jr. really made Iron Man good.
Yeah. So
I'm
just
6 minutes
fucking.
behind! Oh my god, I
You're
fast forward.
6 minutes!
how the
Are you
fuck?
kidding me?
I probably paused at some point by accident.
That's
Holy
amazing.
shit.
And it's also so whenever like a director makes a bad movie, suddenly that director isn't good anymore.
Oh,
like-
yeah.
M. Night Shyamalan has made a couple like really fucking good movies, and then he made like that Avatar movie, and suddenly, oh, he's the fucking worst director on the face of the earth.
Okay, I'm gonna disagree on that one because M. Night Shyamalan really is a bad writer. Like, and it's weird because at the start of his career he was a good writer, and then he just
I think Unbreakable is really good.
I didn't say he wasn't.
Okay. Well, fuck you.
And it's interesting. I didn't watch it, but you can kind of tell because everybody loved Glass, right? Or no, sorry. Which one's the one before Glass?
I don't know.
Split.
The one
Split
with
was the one. Yeah, Split.
Yeah.
People love that
James
movie.
McAvoy, right?
And that movie was written back when he wrote The Sixth Sense and Unbreakable.
Mm.
Whereas like
I
compared
gotta go, by the way. So.
Oh, okay, bye now.
Oh, see you, man.
Bye,
Thanks for
Nibble
joining.
Goose.
Oh.
Yeah, but see, even though like, I feel like even though with some directors, like a Steven Spielberg, for example, like his new movies aren't as good as his new ones, I feel like that doesn't nullify their past movies. Like, the fact that they've had like multiple good, even great movies, to me makes them a good director.
I think it's frustrating with M. Night because we know he can be better. He just doesn't. It just feels like he's not like. I don't want to say putting the effort in because it kind of goes back to like what we were just talking about.
Maybe he's not given the time and tools he needs.
Maybe.
Who knows?
I don't
You
know
never
what
know.
it specifically is, but there's just something off about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it changed up
I
his
mean-
style. Maybe it's.
Yeah.
I don't know. People also change over time, so.
Yeah,
It happens.
I
Who knows?
I feel like that's more likely, that they just like their taste just changed.
It's possible. Who knows? But yeah, like I get to some extent what you're saying to be like, you know, the past accomplishments of directors, like they still need to be acknowledged. Like that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They mess up a couple times, or they just make stuff that's not to your liking after things that they
Yeah.
did make that were to your liking. Then it's like, yeah, I get the feeling.
I fucking hated Ready Player One. Steven Spielberg is a fantastic director.
Yeah.
I will say.
Both of these statements can
He
coexist.
did look really phoned in for Indiana Jones 4. Like in behind the scenes
Yeah.
stuff, like he did not look like he gave a shit at all.
Yeah, but that was more of like a George Lucas thing, just kind of forcing him into it.
Really, I see.
And George wants me to make this new movie.
Meanwhile,
one
Harrison
clip.
Harrison Ford was like, "Oh yeah, this is
No,
rules."
wrong movie. We're talking about
There-
Five.
Oh,
was
there
this-
were 5.
There was this one clip of Steven Spielberg talking about his experiences on Indiana Jones 4. And he was talking about how George approached him, like, I'm gonna put aliens in this movie. And then Steven Spielberg pushed back, like, no, we can't do aliens in the movie. And George goes, okay. A couple of weeks later, he comes back. Okay, they're not aliens, they're creatures from another dimension, but functionally they're still just aliens.
Fucking this fucking guy.
And they still have like a UFO and shit. Just like, come on.
That's kind of funny. I think that's really funny on George Lucas' part. Like, hell yeah, props to him for
funny.
doing that.
But it wasn't supposed to be funny. That's the problem.
Still, I like him sticking by his guns. It's kind of funny.
He's...
I'll
That's
give him
kind of why I
that.
like him.
Yeah, I mean, he seems endearing as like a director. It's just his decisions are fucking insane.
Oh,
And
yeah.
He needs somebody to tell him no. What was it that he wanted to do with like Chewbacca or whatever?
I don't know.
Like he wanted him to be like a rabbit? I don't even fucking remember.
What? That's kind of funny.
No,
Space
Chewbacca's never
rabbit.
supposed to be a rabbit, I think.
There's something about like a character in the original Star Wars.
Han Solo was supposed to be an alien at first. Is
Yes,
that, what you
was
mean?
it. I think that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
I see.
I mean, that could have still worked.
Yeah.
Ow, 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 ow.
Although, it depends on what kind of alien. Han Solo.
Fuck.
That's my script for episode 5. What do you think, Han Solo?
Come on.
He's, that guy looks like a Tyrannoid from Ratchet & Clank 3.
That's
He kind of
great.
does. He kind of does, actually. I can confirm
Yeah.
this. He's for once he's not bullshitting.
There we go.
Fuck you. But Indiana Jones 5 genuinely made me want to die. I think everyone hated 4. I think 4 is so much better than 5. And I don't think that movie is good at all.
I remember thinking, I remember liking 4. It was okay, and then also 5. It's like it's kind of boring, but I didn't hate it. I thought some bits were pretty fun. Like the ending, I didn't hate that at all. I thought it was pretty cool.
Oh, I thought the ending was the worst part.
Yeah, I can imagine. I know a lot of people do, but I don't know. I thought it was interesting. Not the weirdest thing they've done.
Chad, I'm fucking full on gonna spoil the ending of Indiana Jones 5.
Alright.
I doubt you
Wow.
care. I doubt you care. Because if you cared, you would have seen it.
Right.
But they go back in time with a fucking airplane, and then they're in ancient Greece, and it's just this fucking gigantic, ugly-ass CGI-looking war going on. Well,
It did look a little rough.
What I liked about the previous Indiana Jones movies is that like the supernatural aspect of it all was just so subdued. In all the movies, it's like a tiny little scene near the end.
Anyway, I'm back.
It was just the most
Hey.
bombastic bullshit I've ever seen in my life. And then they made Indiana Jones. And for some reason, Disney keeps doing this with like old established characters, but like they love bringing those characters back as like grumpy old men who are just like shells of their former selves. So in that movie,
Wait,
that
shut
happens
up.
to Indiana Jones. What?
This is where they keep
My favorite- it was my favorite
prisoners
Juju.
before the big event.
Big event?
One of my
What's
favorite
that?
jujus.
You'll see soon enough.
Oh, a
Is
funny
there any
guy.
way out of here?
Perhaps. Guess what's in the box, and I'll give you a key to the lift over there.
Okay, how many guesses
Tell
do I
me when the
get?
cutscene's
3?
over.
As many as you like. I've got a lot of time on my hands.
Okay, we can
and
talk. We
I'm
don't.
bored,
What's your hottest
so
movie
guess away.
takes? Mine is that Toy
Great.
Story 4 is underrated.
Is it some
Or do you want to finish your thought? I'm
extra
sorry,
clothing?
Kane.
I want to finish my thought real quick.
Is it food?
No.
What was my
Maybe
thought?
some
Oh yeah,
books?
so
No.
at the end, when they're in ancient Greece, he's like, "Oh, I'm old and sad and pathetic, and I want to stay here forever."
A goat?
Um,
No.
A baby goat?
and then one of the new characters that they
A
introduced,
very valuable gold necklace that's sacred to the moon?
this
Juju?
lady, she knocks him out.
Or maybe
He wakes up back in modern times.
inside the box is another box.
None of his feelings get addressed really.
Oh,
His wife magically shows up again. Is like, "Oh,
Nothing.
to you.
Oh, yeah,
for no reason. She hasn't had any dialogue in the entire movie. She hasn't even shown up in the movie. She just magically reappears back into his life and wants to rekindle a relationship again.
Are you talking
And then
about
the movie
Mary?
just ends.
Oh.
You were never
Wow.
going to get it right.
Yes, I was.
Also, Mud is
It's a
dead.
fucking-
Starting to think. I was thinking maybe.
But hot movie takes.
Oh my god.
No.
Yeah, Kane, can you explain Mutt real quick?
Mutt. Oh yeah, fuck. Okay, so in
Goodies nearby.
Indiana Jones 4, it's revealed that
The situation.
what's his face?
Mutt
Shia
Williams.
LaBeouf
Yeah,
is Indiana Jones' son. And
Oh
they
yeah, I
have-
remember that guy.
Yeah, and the entire movie is about their father-son dynamic, and the movie ends, and he marries Marion, and it's a nice, happy ending to the Indiana Jones
And
character.
there's like a
okay, you
passing
can.
the torch thing too with the hat.
They do like a passing of the torch thing. He picks up his hat, and almost puts it on, but like Indiana Jones quickly nabs it from his hands, like, no, that's mine. Which that's a fun character moment.
It was like Dream On. Yeah, I remember that.
So it's a really nice happy ending, and then in the next movie, it's just like, oh yeah, he died in Vietnam.
Wow.
There's
Hell
so
of a way
many.
Whoa.
Fucking
There's so many
remove him
ways
from
you
the
could have
story.
written that character out of the movie. It's like, he's just running like a motorbike shop, or he's just not in the movie, or he's just like doing anything else besides dying in Vietnam.
Also, did the stream die?
I think so, yeah.
It glitched out a little bit. I'm fixing
Whoop.
it right now.
Whoopsie
okay.
daisy.
Hot movie take.
They really wanted to make Shia LaBeouf the new Indiana Jones really badly back then.
Yeah.
But he just didn't have the same charisma or like
I mean,
No,
fun
he
character.
does.
I
he was,
feel.
He really
he was
fucking
hot shit
does
back in
them.
the day.
Yeah. You know,
Yes,
What
I
are
know-
your what are
we
your
know the
hot
screen
movie
is black.
takes?
hot
I
movie takes.
can't think of it like off the top of my head. Hello, AJ.
Hello. My hot movie take is
AJ, welcome, my
Hi.
dude.
I'm doing all right. Now, what were you gonna say, Hayne?
We're
I
trying
was
to
actually gonna say
talk
something.
about your fucking question.
my hot movie take would be that VHS tapes do taste better when you put them in the microwave.
Okay.
No, your hot movie take is that Man of Steel is good.
That's
yeah,
true.
I like that one.
That's true.
That's pretty fun.
Fuck you. You. Ah,
Good movie. Good movie.
what's wrong with you?
Just good characterization of Superman, like the character specifically.
Oh yeah, true.
Are you?
I love it when he doesn't smile ever.
I can't
Yeah.
believe
Think
you
of a
still
good
genuinely
movie
think that
hot
after you watched fucking My Adventures.
I love My Adventures with Superman. It's very fun, but I feel like the movie is also fine. It's pretty cool.
That's my hot TV show take. I just couldn't connect with that show at all.
That's not
Aw,
a hot take.
bummer.
Like nobody's watching.
I just thought it was too Voltron-y.
GoldenEye is a good video game movie.
That's not the
hot
question.
take.
That's not the fucking question. Also, that's not a
It's
hot
not
take.
even a hot take. That's
So
all.
that's a good-
Hot take. The Last of Us show.
That's not a
I can only
movie.
think- I can only think of TV shows. Sorry. The Last of Us show is just kind of safe and doesn't really do anything special, and the game is still a better told story.
I got nothing really, to be
Did the
honest.
screen go fucking black again? Oh my god!
Yeah.
Come on.
It's
No.
struggling.
Good.
Hot take.
Hot movie take. I don't like the Sonic movie.
Oh, okay.
Is that really
Well, that's
that bad
fair.
a take? Being real, I don't think those
I-
movies are that good either. I like them as a Sonic fan, but like, we deserve better. I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
I-
wish
I-
they were animated fully.
Yeah.
Last year, I enjoyed Barbie more than Oppenheimer.
That's not a hot take either. Most people I've seen agree with that.
I still
Barbie
gotta
was
see
like
it.
the highest grossing movie of that year.
Yeah.
I still need to see
Here's
Bobby.
a hot take for that.
I
I
mean,
think
it's true.
Oppenheimer is the better movie.
I mean, I think Oppenheimer is the better movie too, but in terms of my enjoyment, in terms of what movie I would watch again, I'd rather put on
Yeah, I
Barbie
guess
again.
Barbie is like easier to digest.
Yeah, that's basically what I mean. And I, as a person, I tend to skew more towards that side, in general.
I just whenever I hear somebody talk about Oppenheimer, I just think of that like fake trailer that was like zooms in on Oppenheimer's like my le bomb le killed people and it just zooms in on his face.
That is
So funny.
Oppenheimer style.
Oppenheimer
for
style.
fuck's sake.
Yes. Oh, it's so funny.
I loved it when he said that in the movie.
Yes.
During like the during
And then
the Congress hearing.
And then he Oppenheimered all over them, yeah.
Skibbity Oppenheimer.
Skibbity Oppenheimer.
He should have said that. They need to do
Oh
it in-
yeah, the fucking Skibbity Toilet movie directed by Michael Bay.
Oh,
It's a real thing.
It's real. Hilarious.
We are
Can't
really
wait.
getting that movie.
We're getting treated.
Here's a possible hot take. I think the FNAF movie is fucking pure garbage.
Wow.
I think no, that's not a hot take either.
It's just mid. It's fine.
I think a lot of people hated that movie.
I don't know if I hate it, but I definitely think it's fucking trash.
It should have been. I will say. 1 second. I need to finish chewing.
Oh, my
Okay,
hot
so-
take is sorry, continue.
I will say I did see someone on after it came out. I saw someone like on Twitter say like, "Oh yeah, the movie is so much fun. And it's so campy." And you know, as a gay, I was like, "How fucking dare you? That movie is nowhere near campy."
I don't really like any of Quentin Tarantino's movies.
That's
They're
fair.
not for me.
That is definitely a hot take.
Yeah.
I think I've only seen like Pulp Fiction. Like by watching, I was like, I'm
Yeah.
15, so maybe I'm not getting something. So I was like, man, it
I've
exists.
seen Reservoir Dogs, I've seen Pulp Fiction, I've seen Hateful Eight. I've
I-
seen both Kill Bills.
I do have a hot take, and it's that I didn't really enjoy The Godfather.
You did not care for The Godfather. But that's like a perfect movie.
I
Yeah,
think
like I remember
fine.
watching it and not really enjoying it all that much.
I see.
The Godfather Part 2 is the one that everybody like raves about, right?
Really?
That crunch.
Crunch. Crunch.
I'm sorry.
Eating
It's all
bones.
good.
That Family
That was
Guy
a
bit.
really crisp crunch.
It was.
I'm eating an apple, so it makes sense.
Ooh, apples.
That Family Guy bit of I did not care for The Godfather, that's the realest shit I've ever seen written anywhere. Like that's the most realistic conversation I've ever seen in like fiction.
It's
I
so-
like the. Go on.
I love the sub joke in there that like Peter's a fucking idiot and can't
Yeah.
like articulate himself well. Like
Yeah.
what is it he exactly says?
It
insists
insists
upon
upon
Yeah,
itself.
that's a
yeah.
nothing statement. That means jack
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, but I've had that conversation.
No, I get it. No. It's still really real. It's just I
Yeah.
love the sub joke of Peter like not
Thinking he...
Yeah, he thinks he's smart, but he said literally nothing of value.
Yeah.
Yeah, also, the joke is that they're about to die, so like that's
Yeah.
the side of the conversation to be about being slowly filled with water. I think like
Oh
the really-
yeah, it's that Titanic episode.
No. This,
Oh yeah,
they're
it's that
trapped in a-
Titanic episode.
No.
No. They
They're
had
trapped in,
they have
a
like a
vault
home
or something.
invasion, and they're like a safety area, and so they're telling stories of past time.
I'm shocked by how well I remember a lot of like the earlier Family Guy stuff. I would still die on the hill that the old OG season Family Guy is legitimately good TV that has aged shockingly well.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Wow, thanks. Fuck you.
3 days. That's
I
tomorrow.
believe that.
They're alright.
I don't know what happened, but that series became so fucking mean-spirited, like to the point that it's genuinely unwatchable to me.
Yeah, it was
You
rough
could
for a
talk.
bit. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just reciting a joke from
Oh.
Family Guy.
Okay. I will say that more recent seasons have been nicer, or the very. I don't know. They just like it's not as mean as it was before. In particular, like the character Meg, like has a lot less punching bag elements, and also her family is
Oh,
nicer in general. So that's been like a good improvement.
That's nice.
Like there was a kind of recent episode where like Lois surprised Meg on like going on a trip because they won they won a lottery, so they just went out and had a nice time, and there was no jokes about like Meg's like appearance or anything. It was nice.
Shut up, Meg.
You alright?
No, Haynes having a gamer moment.
No, I'm fine.
A heated gamer moment.
A heated gamer moment.
Cover your ears.
Oh my god, he's about to say... He's about to
Whoa,
say
whoa!
something he can't go... He's about to say something he can't come back from.
Speaking of heated, it is hot and moist like the swamp
Don't
today over
say
where I am.
moist.
Ugh.
My...
Moist as in the air is full of moisture.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, there's moisture traveling through the air, alright.
You're currently in a swamp, Haynes, so ergo it's very moist over there, too.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty moist.
Because it's also hot, but also it's raining. So it's like, ugh.
I'm still trying to think of like a hot take for movies, but like, you know what? Hold on. We're taking a little detour. Actually, I'm gonna unpause the game so there's still music in the background. I'm gonna go look at my fucking letterbox real quick and see what I got.
Okay, in the meantime, I think I have one.
Okay.
Okay, go on.
I think...
You're nuts.
Both the second and fourth Bionicle movie are not that great. Also the second one.
Is that a hot
don't
take?
care. Yeah, most people really like the second one. They say it's one of the best ones, but I don't know. I feel like it's a little boring.
See, when I think of a hot take, I think for something that people, you know, have actually seen.
Yeah, like Bionicle. You're right. That's why I said
I mean,
it, actually.
fair.
I
I do like the third one more.
Yeah, third one's so good. Like, it really dives more into these characters. I feel like it's, like, unique in that sense. I made a whole video about this.
I think Christopher
Indeed.
Nolan's
You did.
movies... Christopher Nolan's movies have, like, cool concepts, but a lot of the characters often tend to suck.
Oh yeah, that's a hot take, I guess. I think the Nolan trilogy is really fucking boring for the most part, and I think the second one is the only one that's actually like worth watching.
I agree.
What about
no,
Bane?
I think the third one is worth watching to make fun of.
Yeah, I like the second one a whole lot. I think you just thought it was okay, right?
I gave that movie a 6 out of 10, which is
Yeah.
like above average for me, but nothing more than that.
Yeah,
think,
I would give that an 8 at the very least.
Whoa!
Another something that's been kind of like batting around in my head is that like I don't think the Scream like franchise is actually that good at like deconstructions or satire. Really, it's basically just going like, oh well, there's this horror trope, and we're not gonna do that.
I
It
don't
made,
feel like Scream really does that often though. Like I don't know where I don't know if they say it like they've said it themselves, but I never thought of Scream as like a parody series. It just feels like more of Wes Craven's work. God damn it, the fucking screen went black again.
Well, just like in the first film, it's always like so much like, oh well, this is what happens in other horror films,
yeah,
and also like
they do
the
cute
sixth one.
stuff.
That
That's
was
only struck me.
perfectly timed cutoff. Holy shit.
They do
What?
cute stuff like that, but I don't think it's not like scary movie. Like that's not the point of those movies. They're still horror movies. They're just more comedic, and I think they pull it off fairly well.
Yeah, well, deconstruction, whatever you want to call it. But like I don't know, I don't think because like I don't know, like in the first movie, I mean, I've only seen the first and the sixth movie. Don't ask why. No, I'll tell you why I skipped over the middle ones. It's just because I watched the first one with Mark when I was visiting, and the sixth one was available on the plane. So there.
Man, you're missing out on a lot.
Yeah, I got the gist of it, I think.
I would say you haven't. Only two movies, the first and the latest. Oh, the latest one isn't even done by Wes Craven anymore.
Anyway, from the two I've seen, I don't know. Like in the first film, like it has a lot of this talk about sex equals death trope, and like it basically just goes, oh no, we're not gonna do that. We're smarter than that. But like I don't know. I don't think it actually gets into like the issues that comes with the sex equals death trope. Like it's more prudish nature, or the fact that it kind of goes towards like misogyny a lot of times because women tend to be the biggest victims in slashers. And like the film doesn't, and like in this film it's not much different. That women get a lot more visceral death scenes than the male characters do.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that was still the trend at the time. I think as the series went on, they got better about that kind of stuff.
We can jump across on their backs.
I think the first Mad Max is boring.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I have no opinion on the Mad Max series. I've seen none of them.
I still gotta
There we go.
I've seen Deadpool and Wolverine. Does that count?
No.
How the fuck would that count?
That kind of has like a Mad Maxy sequence in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was just a joke.
But I think the second one is already so much better than the first one. I hear the third one is bad. I haven't seen the third one yet. Fury Road is fucking that movie makes me come. That's a fucking fantastic movie.
Very
I
specific.
can imagine.
Yeah.
Here's a possible
yeah,
hot
still
take
gotta watch
about
the three.
Deadpool, since it was just brought up. I think I haven't seen the third one yet. I'm actually seeing it later today.
Cool.
I think all of the Deadpool movies are kind of just whatever. I've never found
I agree.
Deadpool that funny as a character, to be honest.
Then why are you seeing another movie in this series that you don't really care for?
I will say-
I want to because it's the last like Fox X-Men movie technically.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I will
Okay.
say he is definitely at his funniest in the third one, and that's partly also because like his chemistry with Hugh Jackman is really fucking good.
Yeah, Deadpool.
nice.
I've always noticed that Deadpool is a lot better when he's paired with another character, because when it's just him,
Yeah.
it's like it can be okay, and it can also be very fucking annoying.
Yeah. After giving it some thought, I think like in terms of how much I enjoy it, I think I like the third one the best.
I wonder where I'll feel how I'll feel once. Oh, shite!
However, I will say,
Whoop. Oh, go on.
I don't know, the plot is kind of bad. It's not a well written movie at all, but I like it a lot.
It has the same problem. The third film has the same kind of problem the second one does, where like it has really bad tone, like whiplash. It's not as bad as 2, but like it is still prevalent. At the very least, like here it's a bit more even, and also like the focus is more on like Wolverine for the emotional moments.
I don't think any of those movies really have tonal whiplash.
What'd you say? I can't hear you.
I'd say the second game has total. The second movie has total whiplash,
second
especially
movie?
at the end.
Oh, okay.
Because it's when Deadpool's dying and they just keep fucking undercutting it with jokes, and it's like, how am I supposed to take this
Oh
seriously?
yeah.
Oh, I thought it was neat.
I
I
think
agree with
Nightmare on
Mark.
Elm
I
Street
thought
would
it
make a
was neat.
baller animated horror film.
What'd you say?
Who?
I think Nightmare on Elm Street would make a baller animated horror film.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Like
I want
in the vein of Mad God.
I want more like PG-13 and R-rated like animation films. They don't even need to be good. They just need to exist.
Because the niche for like animated horror is about a mile wide. If we're being honest here.
What does that mean? A mile wide.
Fucking apple.
No comment.
I'm not
That
trying
was
to. I'm just
perfectly
hungry.
timed. What does that mean? Takes bite of apple.
I'm not. That's the one Simpsons like very current joke. Like he bites an apple to show that he's an asshole.
Who?
Simpsons.
Simpsons.
I thought
he
you
doesn't
said
need to bite
like
into
Simmons.
Yeah, I thought you said that too. Also, Simpsons doesn't need to bite into an apple to look like an asshole. They just look like
Oh.
assholes.
No, that was
That's a
that's a
joke they
recurring
made.
joke they had in like their stuff. Okay.
Oh.
It's one of my back when I watched
Yeah.
it.
Like bad guy takes bite of an apple to show he's an asshole cliche. Ding! That's what they do.
I fucking
Yeah.
despise Simpsons with a burning passion.
Oh, you and everyone else on YouTube.
Same.
I mean, there's good reason to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Watch Cinema Wins instead.
True. Something that's actually like positive towards film criticism.
And also understands that not all cliches are bad inherently.
Yeah.
No, they are.
I genuinely think CinemaSins, along with like some other similar channels, sent back like how people treat film criticism, and it bothers the shit out of me.
But if you do something and someone else has done it before, that means you're stupid.
Yes, because a cliche existing is inherently wrong, and you can't do anything new or fresh with the idea. And even if it isn't new or fresh, it doesn't mean it's bad. Whatever. I fucking.
Wow.
True! It's
So
about the
stupid.
take!
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think people. I'm not a fan of CinemaSins, but also I think people give too much like credit or hate to it. Like same thing also with like Doug Walker or whatever, because like they're not good critics, but like the idea that like or also game theory, the idea that they cause like several people to think badly in films. Like those people existed well before them. They'll exist well after.
That's
Like,
true, but they don't help. Like
maybe not, but like that you can't. You know, the audience is there already. Like it doesn't matter if like someone's there.
Yes, but we
like,
should discourage that audience from persisting. Like we should try and make it so that we should try and push more positive like versions. Not like the criticism itself doesn't have to be positive. It just needs to be like a healthier discussion. I think would be better.
Yeah.
Because a lot of it, a lot of it just comes down to like nitpicks about plot consistency or like slight logical leaps, and they'll make like a big fucking gigantic problem out of it. Which it's just like that's not what movies are about.
And there's an entire like you can see so much evidence of it in their comics of like people who are like, oh, I'm glad I didn't watch this movie now, and it's like, okay, cool. So CinemaSins basically ruined what could have been like an actual emotional experience for this person by doing all of this bullshit, and it's very frustrating.
I think they probably just was looking for an excuse. Anyway, but also, like, I remember that there's this one, you know, that one meme that's like, oh, if it's a movie you like, you're gonna ignore the critics or like, let me get it. I'm gonna explain it badly.
Also, this guy,
Yeah.
the skeleton
Oh
man.
yeah, he's a
Good
funny
old-
dude.
Good old dead Juju.
Also Rob Paulson, right?
Yep. One of my
Nice.
favorite Rob Paulson performances. Period.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, this is unrelated, but I just saw that there were some new pictures of that Rayman board game that's coming out, and the figures actually look really nice, like just actual photos of them as opposed to the renders.
Oh, they actually posted photos.
They actually, oh, I'll put it in chat. It looks quite nice. Oh yeah, AJ just posted the meme as well.
Yeah.
You know, you know what also
those
bothers
look
me nowadays
pristine.
about like, sorry.
You're all talking at once.
Those do look nice. What were you saying, Kane?
What also bothers me about like bad media criticism nowadays is like because TV shows get released on a weekly basis now. People will just fucking start judging shows based on like 2 episodes, even though the whole season isn't out yet.
Binge culture has legitimately, I think, ruined television
Yeah,
for a lot of
it
people. and
pisses
it
me
bothers
the fuck
out
off
of me.
because
Same.
they'll make
I mean-
such a fucking big to do about like perceived flaws, and in the next episode the show will fucking address those flaws. It's like, fucking wait for this.
I can't
I
imagine
mean-
Judge the
how
show
Breaking
on
Bad
its own
would've been.
terms, please.
I think it's fine if people don't, if people watch like the first episode or 2 and then be like, I don't want to watch any more of this. Like, I think
That's not
fine.
what Kane is saying,
Yeah.
though. That's not what Kane is
Yeah.
saying.
Are you
That's what I'm
criticizing the
saying.
cake watching?
No, he's
Yeah,
saying
no.
that people will like just immediately jump on criticizing an episode, like a concept brought up in an episode that's going to be addressed later in the series.
Yeah, that's let me give you an example, right? In that new, I don't even like that show. I dropped it after like 2 episodes, but the new fucking Star Wars show. It had like a Sith character show up way before the Phantom Menace. And in the Phantom Menace, it's established that like, oh, the Sith have been extinct for like 1,000 years, or at least the Jedi think the Sith have been extinct for 1,000 years. So in one episode, a bunch of Jedi encounter a Sith. And everyone loses their fucking mind, because, oh, this contradicts the canon, this contradicts the canon. Next episode, all those Jedi fucking die. It's like, fucking wait for the show to tell the story it's trying to tell.
I also think that some people, I also think that sometimes people don't understand that characters speaking about stuff is not inherently exposition dump or a lore dump. Sometimes characters
Yeah.
are just fucking wrong about shit.
Yeah, that's also true.
There's one bit like like the new My Little Pony series. There's one part where like one of the main characters like gives off a history reading, and then another character who's like the adopted daughter of the villain gives off a different one that's like shows it way more like harsher and stuff. And I saw someone like criticizing that, like, well, what's true and what isn't? What do you think? Like, the villain is saying something different than what's actually been established. Like, guys, people lie. It's not hard. It's not. They're trying to tell a story, not just trying to like fill out wiki articles for you.
Genuinely, I think people don't fucking like. I think a lot of people just don't think when they watch things anymore.
Yeah.
It's not anymore. It's always been like that.
I think
Like,
it's
also-
I don't know. I think the internet has made it a lot worse. Like,
It's
Especially-
also fucking annoying. Sorry, continue.
something else I wanted to bring up that's related is I fucking hate binge culture for a lot of reasons, but one of them is this because like a series will be in people's mind for like a week, and then they'll never talk about it again, and it kind of helps to perpetuate this this feeling because nobody's like really giving it any time anymore. Whereas a series that like airs weekly, like Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul, which was still airing weekly only a couple of years ago, like it stayed in the public consciousness, so people gave it more thought over time. But you don't see that kind of thing anymore because everything's fucking designed to be binged and forgotten in like 2 days, and it's really, really frustrating from a creative standpoint.
Yeah. We really need to bring back weekly shit.
I will say, like, it's not always the case. Like, I know BoJack Horseman, people still talk about that, like, following that release, like, in binge style. It probably would be better if it was released more weekly and stuff, like what Jacob Brady did. But, you know.
I remember BoJack also having, like, mid-season breaks and stuff.
That was only the last season. The rest of the series, like, had one go.
But I feel like a lot of shows are actually released weekly nowadays.
Yes, and thank God for it.
Yes, I like that too.
Yeah, I'm glad they've started doing that, man. Yeah.
Something that really annoyed me was I saw, I don't know, you see with like Voltron or like several DreamWorks Netflix shows, like Voltron or She-Ra. They'll be like, oh, this show has 8 seasons, and then you look at the actual episode guide and it's like 48 episodes. Like that's 2 seasons, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, that also pissed me off. It's like, how the fuck did they make 2 seasons in such a short time? It's like, oh, because it's only 1.
Oh, I don't know why they do that. I guess maybe for marketing or something.
Remember how Cuphead got 3 seasons, guys, and totally wasn't just 1 season split up into 3 different fucking seasons for some reason?
Yeah.
Well, so they didn't have to renegotiate contracts with the
I know.
animators.
Well, yeah, that part
Sucks.
too. But also, but why, like, I don't know. Maybe it's like for marketing purposes, like it's easier to market, say like, oh, this show went on for 3 seasons instead of just 1, even though it is just 1.
You know one thing that Disney used to do, which in hindsight it makes so much sense. You know how like Zack and Cody at some point the title changed and they were on a cruise ship.
Sweet Life.
That's actually that's technically a different show, but team.
Yeah, it's like at first it was like the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and then it was like the Sweet Life
On deck.
on a boat. I don't fucking know what it was
Sweet
called.
Life on Deck. That was the title.
Sweet Life on Deck, yeah. The reason they did that is because they wanted to make more of the show. But if they were to make like another season, they would have to pay the actors more. So they just rebranded the entire show, so it's technically a different show.
Yeah, I heard about this.
Yeah.
Also,
Scummy.
Elijah just said something fucking insane in chat again.
Yeah?
If we go back to weekly, at that point we might as well go back to cable, which...
No? Because, like, for one, you can still have the episodes on demand.
How do
Yeah.
you keep... Elijah, how do you keep saying these things that are
Be
insane? No, I refuse to be nice. I hate everybody.
I mean, if that means that people get like residuals and stuff. I mean, maybe.
Oh, hello, Sherry. I hope brunch is going well. Also, yes, the stream is going well. Thank you. I'm just yelling at people.
As always.
I mean, that.
What is this
point
fucking
back-
Gooner squad doing in here playing fucking TAC? What is this? What are you guys fucking TAC fans?
We're here too, so what's the same?
Hello, Rye.
We're here too.
Hello.
I'm gonna turn.
Well, you're
mine
here
down.
too, Rai, so what does it say about you?
I mean, Ryan, you are the foot fetishist of our server, so.
That's
Yo,
true.
I didn't know that.
I just talked so much about feet on my stream, like, holy, you should have been there.
The weird part is, I believe you. I totally
I
believe you.
genuinely believe you too. You talked. The last time you brought up TAC 2, like a couple days ago, you talked about sucking toes first, like legitimately.
This is feet renaissance, guys.
What do you mean? Was it ever gone? Did it come back?
Yes, it was. The feet are back, guys. We're so back.
The feet is back.
We are so back
Yes,
at
we're
Dinosaur
back.
Story.
Ghost sucking at his feet.
What were we talking about before Rye came in with that
We're
fucking
talking
shit?
about residuals.
Going back to
and-
cable.
Toes.
We're talking about like streaming and like binge culture
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We gotta figure out a way to keep streaming around and also have people get paid fairly for the shit they do.
Yes.
I guess,
I'm hoping the animation union can get.
I hate,
Yeah.
I hate how like the new standard of animation of like TV show episodes is like 6 episodes a season. Like, no, I want to go back to 24. Hate this
Yeah.
shit. I'll take it. I'll even take 12. I can handle 12. Like 20. Come on. Sucks.
There's also something Matt
That's
Damon
another
said.
thing about visuals, because with cable back then, animated showrunners needed residuals to keep the show running, and streaming did not have that. And as a result of binge culture and like releasing multiple episodes at a time, the people making these shows didn't have the money to keep the show going, and as a result, tons of like shows got cancelled.
Timing.
Yeah.
It stinks.
It's also bad for movies. I
It's bad for
heard
everybody
Matt Damon.
except for executives.
Yeah, I heard Matt Damon talk about it, where it's like,
Oh yeah, I know that one. The hot ones.
yeah, but
The one fucking show cancellation that stinks the most is Jeff Smith's Bone adaptation.
oh yeah, fuck.
Oh yeah,
that one pisses me off.
More Big Mouth.
No, but like,
We were this close to finally getting an adaptation of that graphic novel series after 30 years. But no.
Well,
like back when DVDs were still around, if your movie bombed in theaters, that would still have like an entire second life when the DVD released. People could still get that DVD, and that way you could still get your money back.
Yep.
That's not happening anymore with
I mean, we
with
still
fucking
get
streaming
Blu-rays
around.
and DVDs.
So
well, like,
your movie's got to make all of its money in theaters, basically, which is why movies have gotten so fucking stale and safe.
Yeah. I will say there is, like, with streaming, there is a bit where like they can make back, but I don't know. We don't know how much they make back, or like we don't have the numbers. It's not available like the same way. Streaming numbers are not available the same way that like TV ratings or like DVD sales are. So
True.
like, it's hard
I
to tell.
wonder why that is.
Yeah. Because I remember something like Elemental, Pixar's Elemental, like that did pretty well on streaming after like for the record, it actually did well at the theaters too. Like at least it brought double back its budget, so good on them. But on streaming also did well for like a few weeks after. So there is something there, but I don't know.
Yeah.
So how is TAC 2 compared to TAC 1?
A lot better.
Okay, baby.
Can't wait to play it for myself.
I like how Raya's not even part of the fucking conversation, by the way. He's just like...
I'm just reading it. I'm like in the chat, like I'm watching the stream. I forgot I'm actually in the call.
That's amazing.
Were you about to like write a comment and then you're like, oh wait, I'm here. I can see it.
Yes.
2010. Every couple of months, a bunch of episodes, and we had like 40 episodes a season. Now 10 episodes for a season at most every couple of years. That's if you even get a season 2.
It's not even like I don't know, the UK thing where like that time is given so the people involved don't kill themselves over it. They're still killing themselves. It's just that they're doing it for less now.
Yeah, I can't even join the conversation because I haven't seen any movie.
Yeah. Oh, by the
Any
way,
movie.
He's never seen
Except
a
Shark
single
Tale.
movie
No
ever.
movies.
Never.
by the way, like in case you're wondering, the indie scene is not better. If anything, it's worse. Well, actually, I don't know. Like I work on the indie scene, and like the production or like the crunch rate is pretty bad.
It's never set right with me whenever people go like, oh, the indie scene is so much better than like mainline studios.
There's even less restrictions in like indie scene, so like it's not great. It's good if you want to do freelance, but like the crunch time is really bad.
Yeah, but
I'm not gonna go into detail.
But
here.
also, it's not sustainable to like try and make a serialized series when you have such a smaller budget
yeah.
and you don't have like the funding of big entertainment companies.
Since I started monetizing, I've learned that 1,000 views equals around to $1 to $3. So like if you see like a video that gets like 500,000 views, that's like $500. It's nothing. Like okay, it's not nothing, but it's not enough to like sustain a lot of shit, you know?
No.
I think it's the reason why something like the Amazing Digital Circus like needs its merch to survive.
Like every animated series,
What'd you say?
indie animated series needs merch to survive at this point now.
Yes, it does.
That's why Glitch is doing that initiative with merch.
Yeah. Elijah said indie
Yeah.
shows are mid-AF, 7-10 out worst. 7-10 out best. Like 7-10 is good. What are you talking? I don't know. 7 out of 10 is a good score.
What do you mean by indie shows?
Yeah,
they
just
mean-
every indie show is a 7 out of 10.
Are mid-AF.
Like if I'm,
Well, they said 7 out of 10
Sorry.
at best, but like you know.
but also like if I'm gonna make like an independently animated project and make it serialized, I might as well make it like a series of 5 short films at most.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
Because animation is an extremely fucking taxing process.
no, it's not.
Don't
It's actually
tell
really
me about
easy.
it. I'm sorry. Go on.
And it's also expensive.
No, it's
And
cheap.
I don't know if I could really like head a show that lasts like years.
No.
That like lasts more than like 10 or 20 episodes even.
Elijah said they're usually like a 6 out of 10. That's
Do
still
you actually
good.
fucking believe that? Do you actually believe that most indie animated series are 6 out of 10?
Insanus.
I just take issue with people who say that the indie scene is like a replacement for more mainstream shit.
Yeah, it's
That's what I was getting at.
unfortunately.
Which, like,
Yeah.
they're both just as valid.
both
Another
have their
thing
own
with
They
Glitch
both have their
Productions
issues.
is that another thing with Glitch Productions is that, and the reason why it managed to take off is that they got funding from the Australian government.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Huh. How? Why?
Which
I don't know how, but I can see in the credits of like one series, Sunset Paradise.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
movies have
a
that sometimes.
A lot
like
of
at the end.
countries that are not the US fund the arts.
Canada does that too.
Yeah,
think-
you often see this
Yeah.
with Canada.
The Netherlands
Although-
does that, although we're gonna have a lot less of that because our new parliament is very far right.
Oh,
Yippee.
I think the Basic Digital Circus was able to like get a lot more views than like a lot of other series, mostly because it's like aimed at children, and also because a lot of times that also leads to, unfortunately, those like children's like content farm channels, and it sucks. They just get weird with it. But I don't
No,
get
they rock.
They rock. Is that what he said?
Yeah,
right,
it's so
they're so
much
good.
content in such short time. It's awesome. I watch it all day.
I still need to watch that one that's like 2 hours long.
Which one are you talking about?
I don't remember the name of the video, but there's like one of those content farm videos that one of us sent in the server
Oh my
a
god,
while
yes.
ago.
I
That's
remember
like
Sorry, AJ, I
fucking
interrupted
2
you.
hours long.
It was something like every digital circus and Skibbity Toilet and FNAF character in real life or something. It was awful.
That was by the guy who goes like, I'm turning in a party.
Oh yeah, I think it was the same guy.
I love him.
You should get him for your next animation.
Yeah, I
Just
should.
in real life.
Like actually.
Yeah. Hot movie take. I think Apes and Grapes should have been nominated for that Emmy, to be honest.
I have no idea what that
yeah.
is.
Mhm.
Apes and Grapes, that's Kane's animation.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Funny monkey film, which I will be releasing soon.
You
Yay,
keep saying
fun.
that, but where is it? Where is it?
Okay, see, Hayne, I want to
for
make
that.
like an actual thing of it. I want to actually fucking promote it. I want to do stuff with it, but I don't have time right now because I'm working on my next film already. Okay.
Wow.
Goomba Ball Dasher 969 says, "This is true. I've been seeing it with day job in Australia funding it. That makes me want to go north to pursue animation jobs." I will say, no matter where you go, the problem's gonna be there. Because like the thing is, like these problems don't exist in one country. I've learned is that they're usually, if it happens one place, it's probably gonna happen another place.
The entire
Unfortunately,
entertainment industry everywhere on Earth is completely fucked, and it's
the entire industry in general is completely fucked.
True.
I
Capitalism
hope
is a
there's-
fucking dredge on society, and is the
No,
reason
it's
why
fun.
things are the way they are.
Yeah, I do have hope that there's, I don't know, like 1 or 2 studios that are exceptions, but right now it certainly is bad.
No, it's fun.
It's fine. I personally don't see the problem, and I don't even work
It's
in the
funny.
animation industry.
No, I just see
Personally, I blame Jeffrey.
seeing people in
Katzenberg.
bad places gives me joy.
That's probably. I mean, blaming Jeffrey Katzenberg can like solve is usually a good response to most things. But like outside of this, but I don't think it's just him in this regard.
This is fucking breaking so much.
Yeah.
I love crunching. I fucking love crunching.
It's the best.
I love
Crunch is
crunching
fun.
day and night. Never see my family ever again. I fucking love it, Charlie!
Elijah said, "Calm down, Mr. Horde. Please don't make this political again." Fuck you.
What do you mean political? What?
Everything is political.
Oh.
Literally every part of life is political. It is inescapable, unfortunately.
Horrid VO
Hey,
is my favorite
Yes.
politician YouTuber.
What was
That's
that?
how you sound.
What was that sound?
Oh, the stream went
Was
black.
that political?
I know.
The stream went black again.
I know. I fixed it already. For fuck's
Okay.
sake.
I
This
thought
is a
you. I
common
thought you were
issue
responding
with
to someone
Duck.
else. I'm sorry. There was a lot of noise.
Why is it so blurry? Is this real hardware?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's epic.
That's epic.
Which is part of why the stream keeps going black all the time because like streaming my PS2 is
God.
a pain in my ass.
Your dongle sucks.
I'm thinking about getting a CRT for my PS2.
Worth it. It's worth it.
I would like one.
Are you
as
playing
well.
this on a CRT?
No, I'm playing this on my computer monitor.
Oh.
Mark got like a CRT to play like Sega Genesis games on, and he really likes it.
Sega Saturn, but yes.
Whatever.
Genesis games do look really good on a CRT.
Yeah, true, true.
I know because I played them on CRT.
Is the word edging political? No, I'm edging right now. I'm fucking gooning.
Okay, we don't need to know this.
Edging.
I mean, sure. I can make it political if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. Edging.
No, I didn't say I wanted it to be. That's
Please,
a
please
clip.
finish the thought. I'm genuinely curious, actually.
How can you make edging political?
I mean, you can.
Yes. Well,
do
edging
something about
refers to edging refers to like sex in some regard, and a lot of like right-wing politicians don't want to talk about sex in general. So there.
It,
that's
it
true.
refers
Sex
to
is a
like
very
holding back
politicized
your
thing
cum.
now, what's
That's
happening.
That's what edging is.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
And the fact that talking about edging is like such an open thing, but talking about sexuality, would piss a lot of politicians off actually. So yes, everything is political in some regard, and also
That's
like.
true.
Goomba Dasher 969 says, "How do you emulate Saturn games? I tried, but such a pain. I don't know."
Oh yeah,
Mark
it's
doesn't
kind of
emulate,
difficult.
He uses a Saturn.
I do have an actual, I have an actual Saturn, but you can emulate. There's like a couple of emulators. Not all of them are great, but you
For actual
can
Saturn
find a
emulation,
couple.
use BizHog. BizHog is the best multi-emulator or program out there.
Ah, okay. I tried one that was
BizHog.
called like.
No one ever talks about BizHog, yet it's the most capable one. And it doesn't have that bullshit that RetroArch does, where it's like, there's a graphical user interface and like, oh, it looks like PlayStation, oh, you're gonna download a core. None of that bullshit, it just works.
I don't know
Alright,
what
that's
Saturn
cool.
emulator I
That's
used for Sonic Jam. I don't
I'm trying
remember.
to emulate like PS1 so I can play like Silent Hill, but like I don't know, something. I can never get it to work for some reason. Like I don't know what happened.
I use PSXE. I forget.
I think I.
don't remember.
What is this cutscene?
Yeah, what is happening,
What's
bro?
happening?
This is a Wizard of Oz reference.
Oh,
I like the skeleton design. I think it looks.
Oh
neat.
my god.
Sans.
I love. Okay. Yeah, I love Dead
No,
Juju.
Wait, I was just
Inspiring.
referencing Haynes' latest video.
Fuck you.
We've got to fight it.
I still am shocked by the way that Sans is in fucking Rescue Mission. That shit is crazy.
It's pretty insane.
Rescue
Yeah.
mission?
That was nuts.
Astrobot
should have
Rescue
reference-
Mission. There's a fucking like on a wall. There's a mural or there's like scribbles and it shows Sans and Frisk and it's crazy.
Cute.
Yeah, like the level that's where there's one gimmick is like you're using a flashlight to reveal platforms.
Nearing the end of your quest to rescue the
It looks neat.
It reminds me of like. Reminds me like how in Hand in Time, there's like when you have like the little like mask on, you get to
Yeah.
see like the outline of
Raz.
what's his name, Raz from like Psychonauts.
Yeah,
Of the
that's fun.
Pupu Nunu people is ready for a fight.
That's a game I should definitely make a video on someday.
You must use
Yes.
this catapult to
Psychonauts or Game Hat in Time?
Hat in
What are
Time.
Catapult doing in the dream?
I love
Well,
that game.
I'm gonna do Knack eventually. I have.
Yes!
Oh,
yes!
Psychonauts 2 is a really good game. Like,
No.
Psychonauts, they're both good games. I prefer Psychonauts 2 because I think it has, it's better when it comes to the psychology element. And the first one didn't really care about that.
They're both bad.
I
play
still prefer
Psychonauts.
I think I still prefer the first game over the second. As good as the second game is, I think it says a lot that they're both still fucking fantastic experiences.
Yeah. Especially like with the 20-year gap between the two, like that's pretty
God damn,
cool.
I keep forgetting about Psychonauts. I'm always like, yeah, I'm gonna play it now, but then I forget. And now I'm gonna play Sonic 06 instead of Psychonauts.
I've played that the
You hate
first level of
yourself?
Psychonauts probably like 4 or 5 times. I never finished the game.
Damn. I love Psychonauts too. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Mark, didn't you say that one part made you cry?
Did one part make me? I don't
was
remember
probably the gay.
specifically.
Remember the gay wedding
Yeah.
part?
It was the gay. It was the gay. It was very
The
sweet.
gay.
It was the Goofy movie.
It was the Goofy. Goofy movie's also very good.
Goomba Dasher 969 says, I gotta play Psychonauts 2, but when my computer won't be able to handle it. I will say it does run your computer, like, my fan was very loud during playing that game. However, I think you
Yeah.
can put the settings down to, like, lower if you need to. So, you see what you go. It's not as bad as, like, fucking Disco Elysium is, though. I don't know what the hell that game does, but, man, no matter what I do to it, like, my computer just always sounds like it's about to explode.
How would Psychonauts 2 be like heavy for your PC?
Well, it's
Not
it's
that
like a
one.
PS4 game, right? So
Yeah.
it's pretty heavy.
It's pretty graphic. It has a lot of
It's
stuff in
older
it.
than that.
Graphic. A lot of stuff in it. The graphics are pretty good. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that's usually going on screen.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, it's like Unreal Engine 4 or something.
I'll say to recognize most developers are not that great. at,
Unoptimized by default, my favorite
optimized.
engine.
Oh right, you can go faster by using Mandoc.
I love how they ported the fucking Arkham games over to Unreal Engine 4.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
They
how
look
they look like
awful as a
fucking
result.
trash.
Yeah, bogus.
Not as bad as the Switch version of Night though.
Oh no, that looks fucking horrible. I'm actually trying to get the Riddler trophies in City now, so that I've finally collected them in every game except Origins.
I almost did that myself with Origins, but it's so fucking mind-numbing. I still need to do Night too, eventually.
Yeah. Night has some fun puzzles. Night has one puzzle in it that's fucking annoying, and it uses a gadget that you never use throughout the entire game.
Mm.
And it just expects you to know about that gadget. But the rest of the puzzles are really good. Night is such a fucking good game, and people shit on it for no reason.
Yeah, I've never understood. I've never understood how people, especially prefer like Origins over it. Like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, no, that's a wild take.
Like my opinion on Origins has changed ever since my first playthrough because I'm an adult now and have actually given it the respect it deserves. And I think it's a pretty good entry, but overnight, no way, not a day, not a chance in hell. Come on, go.
Yeah. I think Night's my favorite one actually.
I think City still holds that for me.
Cause like, sure the story's not that good, but the story isn't really good in any of the games except Origins. Hot take.
True. And also, unfortunately, these games are like mired in fucking sexism and stuff.
Sexism and especially I watched like a video about Asylum and I wholeheartedly agree with it. Asylum is kind of fucked up if you give it like 2 seconds of thought.
Yeah.
God, I played a little bit of like the first Arkham game and stuff, and like I don't know, the one part that really took me out. Well, for one, it's also leering at like Harley Quinn, so like it has like sections where just like focusing, where like the camera's like focusing on her chest as she's like positioning it.
Yeah.
But another thing is also like at one point, I don't know, Batman says at one point saying like, "Oh yeah, Harley Quinn's never been that bright." Like, what the fuck? That just took me way out of it.
She's
That's so mean.
fucking psychiatrist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is something the comics have like tried to retcon too. It's like, oh, she cheated to get into it. It's like, man, that's not better. That makes it worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in Asylum, it's also just like heavily implied, or not even implied. It's just straight up stated that the Asylum is a fucking horrific place to
Yes.
the point where the fucking inmates get experimented on and shit.
And Batman's just
Batman
okay
never
with
really
that.
questions it.
Yeah, he's just fine with that, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, I think
He's
this is
just
the
like,
problem.
okay, well, they're mentally ill, so, you know, what are you gonna do?
They deserve
This
it.
is the main problem with like Batman's portrayal in a lot of media. It's just like I don't know, hero for the status quo and doesn't really question like all the fuck shit that comes up.
Yeah.
The best Batman stuff does actually like topple that.
Tackle it.
Yes. Because there's an episode, I know it's like one of Rye's favorite episodes of the animated series, where there's actually somebody like abusing the inmates at Asylum, and he's treated as the villain, like he should be.
Yeah.
I wholeheartedly believe if they wanted to, they could make a whole movie where Lockup is the main villain and they tackle the issue, and there's so much juicy little potential there, but they just never do anything with that.
No.
Because I don't know, they don't. Because a lot of movie producers they also don't care really,
Yeah.
and audiences also in general don't care. They just want to see Batman beat some people up. They don't.
That
Although
person is an other. They do not deserve my respect.
I can see the sequels to, like, the Batman getting into that. I can see that happening. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen,
they
but I
even
can
come
see
out
it.
anymore.
They are gonna come out.
Yeah.
That movie was a huge hit.
I talked
Okay,
about
good.
it before, but one of my favorite parts of the Batman, it's kind of related, is that they drop the vengeance thing.
Batman.
Like, at the end of the movie, Batman is like, vengeance shouldn't be my motivator. Like, they actually tackle that, and it's like, wow, I've never seen that in Batman media before. That's surprisingly healthy.
Yes. I really like the Batman. I should rewatch it. I'm gonna rewatch it before the sequel drops.
Yeah, I wonder if trying to retcon like Harley Quinn as a psychiatrist is maybe trying to like. I'm probably giving too much credit, but I wonder if maybe it's because they don't want to give psychiatry a bad name, or whatever.
I mean, Harley Quinn's been a psychiatrist from the start, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying like maybe that's the reason why they're changing it. I don't know. Maybe I'm giving too much credit. Maybe they just want to be like her be a dumb floozy. Who knows?
Yeah.
The
Who
stuff
knows?
with Harley in the Arkham series is especially egregious because they're still written
He fell.
are still are super egregious
He did.
because those games are still written by Paul Dini, who fucking created Harley Quinn
Yeah.
with Bruce Timm. It's like, how the fuck does that happen?
Speaking of Batman, the new show released today. Is anyone going to watch it or interested in watching
I haven't
it?
watched it yet.
It looks kind of cool.
I saw the Penguin was a woman and she's named Oswalda.
Oswald!
Yes,
I
don't
saw
care
that
she's a
too.
woman.
People were
I
mad.
don't care that she's a woman. I think that name is fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's
But
my
like
take
in the same
too.
universe, it has the name Harleen Quinzel, so I guess
True.
it's like tracks.
That's also stupid though, and I've never liked that part of comics where all the characters are named stupid shit. But I think it's especially noticeable with Oswalda because it's like, okay, you literally just added an A to the original character's name and called it a day. You didn't try.
I think in the Harley Quinn like animated show, they at one point like she's dealing with like this like Joker that's in her head, and she's like, no, this is actually all decisions of mine, like it's not his own decisions. And at one point, Joker says like, well, I came up with a name for you, and she's going like, you got Harley Quinn from Harleen Quinzel. You're not that interesting.
Yes.
I really liked what the Suicide Squad did with her arc. Like they surprisingly took I think it works because they that shit was already set up in the comics. But I really like how they talk about her relationships like with just people in general in that movie. That's one of my favorite portrayals of Harley, I think, easily.
I love
That movie's also just her best look in live action.
Yeah, I was just gonna say like her design in like the Suicide Squad, not just Suicide Squad. It was like fantastic.
Both of her outfits, her like her more comic booky one, and then the dress she gets later, both look they're like there's nothing wrong with it being like sexy, I guess, but and I don't want to say they're modest, but yeah, they're fitting for Harley, especially in those movies.
Yeah.
Or in that movie, anyway.
Cool. I gotta go actually.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Bye.
Why?
This has been a lot of fun, but I'm gonna head out.
Why?
Goodbye, market.
I gotta ship
Alright.
myself.
Oh.
See you, Mark. Thanks for
Bye,
coming.
dear.
See you
Love you.
later. Bye bye. Love you too,
Arkham
AJ.
Knight.
Elijah
Oh yeah.
says,
When you
Harley
when
Quinn
you
in
fucking
Arkham Knight makes me want to goon.
when you pick up Harley Quinn in Arkham Knight,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like,
the
come
fucking
on.
ass thing. It's like
It's like, come on. There's no way he did not know what you were doing there.
we were still in that era.
And-
It was-
Yeah, and you know, I wouldn't even have a problem with it if they were just honest about it. Like, yeah, no, we did this because we're horny. It's like, okay, cool, I like that. But don't try and be like nudge nudge wink wink about it.
It's
Fucking
like, it's like what Kojima
own
did
it.
with- It's like what Kojima did with Quiet in
Yeah.
Metal Gear
Yeah.
Solid 5. It's like, just fucking say you find women hot, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so true. I hate the, like, coyness. Like, haha, something for the dads, wink wink. Like you said, I hate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now Elijah says, Giat.
Awesome.
Right.
Who is this fucking guy? Who is this fucking guy?
Gaia.
We gotta stop
I-
antagonizing him.
Sorry,
Yeah, he's already ugly.
Oh my god!
What's going on?
We're attacking a chat member.
Please. He's a regular.
a
He's
joke.
fine.
This is a joke, you're cool, yeah.
Well, we say you're fine, but maybe you're like a supervillain or something. I don't know. I don't know you.
Yeah, who knows? Mr. Goon. You hate that word so much? I love and hate it. It's weird. Because I love using goon as, like, you know, the mook sense.
Hey,
But I also love that it's like a joke now. Like when somebody shows us goon, you're just like, goon. I'm sorry.
can we talk about how Neb was like super close to winning a bet?
Oh yeah.
That was fucking amazing!
So
So-
for context,
Yeah.
Neb couldn't say any of that brain rot shit, that skibbity riz Ohio toilet shit.
Actually, because
All those words he couldn't say for a month.
Yeah.
They had a bet with Hane.
If he won, I would draw him like a free full piece. He was 2 days away from winning.
Oh, Mark. Mark messed up that story when he told me. He told me that you, Hane, were the one that was 2 days away from doing it.
No.
No. It's Nebula was gonna hold out for a month. And it was 2 days from succeeding.
And he didn't realize that he was only 2 days away, which made it even worse.
So 2 days away from retirement.
I made
Nah.
that joke in the server.
The free Hane drawing.
I don't pay attention to your server.
It's not my server.
I don't pay attention to the server.
Clearly.
Damn.
And yet you get annoyed at us when we try to add everyone, so we had to make a new fucking just for you, not to get
Yeah.
annoyed.
Yes, obviously. I have like 7. How many servers do I have actually? It's probably like a double digits now. And I barely interact with any of them. I only come in for like a few things and I leave.
Based.
Same.
I only use one server.
What did he say?
I should probably check how many servers I'm in.
17. I got 17 servers.
Let's get a move
I know
on,
some people
Jack.
who are like in 200 servers, and then they're like the icon on the top left is like 1000 red.
Yeah, that's
God,
me.
that sounds stressful.
Notifications. Yeah, that's Kane. That's Kane. I have seen your Discord.
Want to have a couple of babbling blockheads following us around?
They're tired. They need their sleep.
Elijah says, what did he say? Like, what did who say?
I'm assuming he means Neb, like what did...
No, Nebula was just like, I quit. I can't do this anymore.
And then he
Without
said, like, a bunch
realizing
of
he was
Riz
2 days
and
away from winning.
yacht and shit like that.
Yeah.
What's the Ohio joke about? Like, I don't know that one.
I don't know, Ohio, I guess. It's not funny.
I don't know the origin, but I know what it's like trying to do. It's just the meme is that weird shit happens in Ohio. That's it. But I don't know
It's not
the
even
origin.
the state
like...
that like weird shit is known to happen in the U.S.
Yeah, that's
It's
Florida.
Yeah.
That's where the whole Florida man thing comes from. Did you know that? The Florida man thing comes from Florida?
Fuck
Yeah,
you,
no,
man.
I learned that yesterday and I was like, wow. That makes sense actually.
That reminds me of a fucking Reddit post I saw years ago where a guy was asking like, what does floor to ceiling mean? Not realizing that it's people saying floor to ceiling.
Florida
Oh my
ceiling.
fucking god, Florida ceiling.
So he wrote it as as Florida ceiling.
Oh my god. Remember Florida slip?
Yes!
Yeah, that was Rye. Rye said that.
Yeah.
He's a crazy person.
I say that on regular places.
Florida slip.
Florida slip.
Bobile. Can we, you know what? Hold on, I'm putting Ryan on blast. Fuck you, dude.
Oh, no.
Proofread your goddamn shit, please.
No, I don't think I will.
He won't.
It's so frustrating, and you're like, oh, it's only like one letter away. You can guess, and it's like, no, no, we can't. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Only while I'm on mobile though. Like when I'm on desktop, I only type out like.
Yeah, when you're on
40%
mobile,
of the
your
time.
fucking fingers are hard or soft or whatever the fuck crazy shit you said.
Smooth.
It's even funnier because the bet we have with Nebula, Hayne had a similar bet with Rai, where it's like, proofread your shit for a month. He failed in like an hour.
In my defense, I forgot about the bet.
Kane is the only one of these people who have actually won one of these bets.
Yeah, the fucking goon music bet.
The what bet?
Yeah, you wanna explain that to people?
That's not,
yeah, I would just
does
take
not clarify
existing
anything for me.
songs and make them about gay sex, and that was my whole bit for a while.
When you say it out loud, it
For a
sounds
while. You
insane.
still do it.
It still is, yeah.
It was like when
When
you
we
just,
were
like,
talking about the Batman, in my head I was playing like "Suck Dick and I'm gay."
Are you just playing like Ram Ranch on repeat for like?
No,
3 hours?
no. Like he would make gay like. There's one of his most
Change the
famous ones
lyrics.
is "Gay Creep."
Okay.
God damn, this is insane.
So fucking stupid.
And now you're explaining it out here like publicly.
Yeah, I mean, it's just fucking 12-year-old stupid humor.
Well, yeah, I'm no better than that.
No, you're worse than that.
Yes. Look at this bear. Oh,
Look at this dude.
pumping that bear big time. Why do the ties also like blow up when you jump on it?
What?
Like the bear, the blue bear.
The
When you jump on
ties?
its belly, it's like ties go like.
Ties?
That's due to like squash and stretch. That's an animation principle.
What do you mean ties?
What are you talking about?
The bear's ties.
Bear tells.
What?
Thighs.
Am I pronouncing a word wrong here?
Oh,
yeah,
you
like
mean-
the section of your feet, thigh.
That's
Not
Yeah,
a part of your
thigh.
feet. Not a part of your feet,
Leg.
Gotta be
I
right,
meant leg.
bruh.
What does it do with animation?
bro with a foot fetish doesn't know what feet are.
I like how
Yeah,
Ray
but
doesn't
why
even
do
deny
the
it anymore,
thighs-
by the way.
Why do the thighs like expand and not like the head? It seems very weird that the air from the bear's belly would go to the feet.
Why do you even notice this?
It was right there! Bro
oh
was
my God, what the fuck
literally
just happened?
pouncing on the bear! How can I not see those feet go up?
Why
I mean,
is
fucking
the
everything in
first
his
thing you look at?
The fucking volume gets dispersed
took up
all over.
like 50% of the model's
I'm
mass!
just like fucking laughing my ass off.
The volume gets rearranged all over his body. It's not just his
But it
fucking
only
thighs.
went to his feet! Only! Not his head or arms!
Again, his
only
feet
the
are not his thighs.
The more angry,
But
the
why
more
just go to the thighs specifically? What animation principle is that?
the more I'm
If I
passionate.
punch you on the belly, do your thighs just like...
Yeah, but I'm not a fucking cartoon character, right?
Yeah, but like, I have never seen a cartoon where the like mass would just go to the thighs like that. They would
Oh my
go to like,
God,
I don't
fucking-
know, everywhere on the body like a star.
Next time you jump on one of those bears, we're gonna pay extra attention, okay? Because I want to
Yeah,
see
yeah,
this.
go
Get
to-
back to
go.
this one.
The
Yeah.
more
Pound
passion
the
you
bear.
got, the thicker your accent got.
Okay.
Go pound the bear.
Who are you talking about?
There. I bounced on him.
Who? Whose
Wait, I'm
accent?
so far behind. No wonder you guys didn't understand what I was
Fast
talking
forward.
about. You're still not even at the bear yet. Okay, there we go. Now I see it. Yeah, only the
yeah.
fucking legs go like mega
It's
big.
not only the legs, but whatever.
Yes, it is. Oh my fucking
His
god.
whole body squishes and stretches.
It is the whole body.
Yeah, it is the whole body.
Oh yeah, you're right. I see.
It's just that the legs.
The legs go like mega big.
It's because they're closer to the stomach.
Yeah.
I suppose. I suppose so.
This is the fucking stupidest
Also, the
argument.
thighs are
we've
the
ever
legs
had.
are smaller, so it's more noticeable. than,
Stupidest
like, the arm.
argument so far.
I see they still didn't fix the rope physics in the sequel.
I mean, they're fine. I've never had an
No.
issue with them. Okay.
I was like flailing up and
No,
down
this
when
is
I
not
tried using
acceptable.
them.
I'm gonna go. I
Okay,
need
bye,
to go lunch.
Alright, see ya.
Goodbye,
AJ.
AJ.
AJ. Fuck
Change the world.
I will not change the world. Goodbye.
Okay.
Damn.
AJ.
Wow. Protector of the status quo.
What is he, a Republican?
Yeah.
Sorry, what is he, a Democrat? Oh wait, the joke works either way!
America!
Your shaman abilities continue to
So what are these enemies in this game? What's the lore?
They're woodies. They're living wood creatures.
Would you say they're wild?
Would you
Don't
say
do
that?
it. Don't do it.
Whoa!
Please don't do it.
Juju bolts. Shoot your juju bolt.
How far can you shoot your Yuyu bolt?
When charged, pretty far.
Yeah.
Okay. Ow, switch left, please.
I leave for 2 seconds.
What?
That was
The
your
conversation
mistake!
was like this before. What changed?
I called him a fucking Republican. Did you already forget that?
Oh yeah, true. But you know, just words. Stick and stones. Sticks and
words.
stones. Just
Rise-
words. Sticks and stones.
Words go into Rye's brain and then leave immediately.
I'm having my post-stream buzz. I must apologize.
Okay, what's the excuse for the other 99% of the time?
That's not fair.
It is not. Sorry. I'm joking.
I know. Ugh. It's getting hot in here.
So take off all your clothes.
I'm already
Yeah,
naked.
get naked, Rye. What?
I mean, it literally
I'm
is
not.
getting...
Yeah, it's getting kind of warm for me
Fucking
now
what?
too. Oh, for
What did you
fuck's
say?
sake! For fuck's sake, laddie!
Your accent is coming out when you get angry.
That's not my accent, Rye.
That's your accent.
Yeah, you're fucking originally from Scrooge McDuckland.
You're
Scotland?
originally
Did
from
you forget Scotland?
Scroogeland.
Scrooge no.
Can you
I
say?
didn't,
"Get
I
off
didn't
my
forget, I
lawn"?
just thought Scrooge,
No.
Scrooge McDuckland is funnier.
Can you say what are you doing in my
Scrooge
swamp?
land.
What are you doing in swamp?
In the swamp. You forgot a word. You forgot my.
I said me.
What are you doing in
Try again.
swamp? Holy fuck! Dude has never seen Shrek. Butchered the quote just like that.
Yeah.
What are
You
you
should kill
doing
him.
in swamp?
You should
feel
publicly
ashamed.
execute him. You should be publicly stoned.
This is your last stream, Hein. After this, there will be consequences.
Thank God. Do I finally get to die?
You'll be lynched by the woke.
By my hand.
Don't stand still. The barrels are going to hit you.
I know. I was just letting it happen.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I fucking love the music in these games so much. It's so I don't know
Yeah.
who decided, like, I don't even know this like type of music, but they mix it with rock and it's like, yeah, okay.
Oh, hell
go
yeah.
hard. Go harder even.
Nice skippity music.
Yeah.
I love it when electric gets on, like more electronic instruments in general mixed with orchestral music.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's always so good.
No, okay, we're not moving on from that. What do you mean? It's like skibbity music, you fucking deficit.
I said
us?
electric music.
Not you. I'm talking about
Yeah.
what Rye said.
Yeah, Lance.
I want you
Shut up,
dead,
Rye.
you son of a bitch.
No. My train of thought.
Okay.
You have one?
my train of thought when you talked about the music. Now I don't remember what attack music sounds like, and I had the stream muted, so I couldn't hear. But if I remember correctly, it's kind of like maybe like tribal. There's a lot of drums and all that shit, and I was like trying to think like how to explain that music in like what's the word? Onomatopoeic way, you know? Skibbity. So I just said skibbity music to, you know, like a shortcut.
I want
Brain
to
shortcut.
open your skull and dissect your fucking brain, man.
It was a brain shortcut, because skibbity music, it sounds like tack music.
What does that mean?
Wow.
What does that
Like the word,
mean?
the word skibbity sounds like, you know, tack music. You could like hum tack music and go like skibbity, skibbity.
You mean scat?
Yeah, scat, that's the word.
It doesn't.
Skibbity music.
It doesn't. By the way, there's no scatting in any of the Tack soundtracks.
I don't mean literal scatting, but you know when you're like on the toilet and you're like thinking of some music and you go like like the original music you're scatting doesn't need to have scat on it to be scattable.
You know
Okay,
you drive
I'm
me
lost.
fucking crazy, right?
I don't understand what you guys aren't understanding about this. This is so simple.
I thought I understood what you were saying, but then you elaborated.
It's just
That's the thing. That's the thing. We ask Ryan like what he means so often, and then when he tries to explain it, it becomes even more indecipherable.
It's just scatting music. You know, you're pissing and you're like, yeah, my favorite music from Batman or some shit. But Batman music is in scat, but you can still scat it.
What the fuck is he talking about?
That's true for any song though. Any fucking song you can go like.
Yeah. So you can scat any song, whether it has scat or not. That's what I'm saying.
That's not what scat is. That's just fucking beatboxing or fucking mouth sounds or whatever the fuck that's called.
Yeah.
Whatever,
You can
man.
scat any music.
If it helps you sleep at night.
Oh. I don't like how Rai is describing mouth sounds in music. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, that's.
Current in that river looks very
Oh my
strong.
god.
Be careful.
It's always you. It's always you.
House is at the top.
Right? I genuinely think that, like, I think you're dying. Like, I think your brain is dying.
I might have a ligma.
Who's Steve Jobs?
But the generator is
Ligma
working,
balls.
but it is covered in moss. Very slippery.
Poor Steve Jobs. You're Steve Jobs. We are
He's
all
the guy
Steve
who
Jobs.
twerks in that meme. No, sorry, it was Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
Average head empty Rye moment.
Is this a common occurrence on your streams? Because I don't like watch streams very
Good.
often.
I don't know, you tell me. Like, I can't tell what
I
it's
think
like from
anybody
your
who
perspective.
watches would know.
I don't think anyone here is a regular on my stream, and that's good.
What, you talking shit about us on your streams?
Yeah, daily. This fucking Hane guy the other day, he's like streaming tag
you,
right
you
now.
do talk about my hole a lot.
Oh yeah, true Hane's hole, but that's irrelevant.
Haynes just kind of racist.
I had to explain to Sherry what that meant, by the way, the Haynes hole thing.
Wait, you explained?
I had to! She had no context!
I've never heard of Haynes Hole.
You want to hear about Hane's hole?
No.
How about,
When
do you want to
so-
enter Hane's hole? I can ask Nebula for permission, and we can like go to Hane's hole together.
So, when...
Oh, the hole in Minecraft. The
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fucking deep. Yeah.
Okay, you do remember then.
Yeah.
I love...
Don't fall in the...
I won't spoil it because Neb hasn't. God damn it. I won't spoil it because Neb obviously should show it himself, but there's something related to that in season 2 that I'm excited about.
Oh fuck. Also, I can't believe this is like actual platforming I'm looking at. This is insane, like all these cogwheels and shit. And you
You're
can.
surprised that a platformer has platforming in it?
Yeah, but Tac 1 platforming was kinda stinky, so this one looks actual, like actual platforming.
I thought the platforming in Attack 1 was alright.
Maybe it was. I don't remember. I played it like earlier this year.
I get the vibe that you don't like that game very much.
Not too much, but I still had fun. The fun threshold was reached.
This does feel a little too insanity
scatting.
at times. That's not scatting, that's acapella.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I will retract everything I said about scatting and scat music and replace it with a cappella instead.
That's...
Still not fitting. Still not fitting.
No.
Still doesn't make any fucking sense.
Alright. Keep your secrets.
What do you...
Keep our secret. Fuck you. The burden of proof is on you. No.
The burden of proof is on the person making the claim.
I will see you in court, the scat court.
Stop saying scat, please.
Down, JB. It's me,
Christ.
Spoiler humor.
What's going on?
Nice.
Me to the wall. I think
Oh yes,
Do they have the
JB.
insane...
This fucking joke. Chabulba's brother.
We'll be right
Fuck off.
I'll buzz you in. Take the lift. Hurry. Get here as fast as you can.
Do they still have like insane diarrhea in this game?
I know that's a thing in the first game, but you can't just drop that. You can't just say that. No,
Do they
by the way,
experience...
no.
Okay.
Acapella is mouth sounds without instruments, but it's also just a lot of people doing it at the same time.
Yeah.
surely seemed upset on the intercom, didn't
Sonic Forces is an amazing underrated game. It's clearly the best of the series with the best story.
has a thing for a type of
I laughed out loud when I saw the trailer for that game.
Sonic
I
Forces?
wouldn't go that far, but Sonic Forces was still...
Yeah.
Yeah, Sonic Forces was definitely... I enjoy it, but it's... I don't think it's a good game.
Because I saw like the fucking hyper-realistic town under attack by like giant robots, and then fucking Sonic shows up.
Then the fucking time skip where Eggman tortured Sonic for 2 years.
And he acts like nothing happened, by the way. Sonic doesn't act
Yeah.
like anything is going on at all.
And then Zavok is there. Oh my god. It's a mess.
It's not real,
But I do
though.
I do unironically like Infinite though. He's really epic.
I fucking love this level's design. I wish
To be
this
honest,
wasn't a shitty
I like
turret level.
Infinite too.
Yeah. His backstory is weak, but his presentation is so good.
This game
if
is
they
so
were to,
fucking
like,
pretty.
Does Infinite appear in the IDW comics?
Nope.
Oh yeah, this game looks pretty.
He's canonically dead.
Starry Sky, yes!
Nice.
I fucking love space, man.
I don't.
Right. Infinite is dead.
Well, yeah, but he could still be in IDW comics if they wanted to.
He's dead!
Yeah, but like, they could undie him if they wanted to.
I hope they don't. Like, he was
kinda wish
fine
they
in
would.
Forces, but...
How did Infinite die? Did he die in Forces?
The Phantom Ruby, like, killed him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
like in
that's
the
a
final
shame.
boss.
That's one
There
thing.
are a couple like mods I want to try with Sonic Forces.
Yeah,
like
playing as
Sonic Forces
Bubsy.
revamped.
That's one thing about
That's like-
Sorry, continue.
Sorry, revamped is like a whole new like custom game.
Oh,
Forces.
that's cool. The fans do what the second.
Elijah, you say that, but we wouldn't have gotten Ian Jr. without that custom character thing.
Just pretend you're playing as Sonic.
What were you saying? What were you gonna say, Kane?
Yeah, just kind of bouncing off that whole like, oh, they can undie him. It kind of pisses me off lately. How about like the discourse surrounding comic book related films where like characters are brought back from the dead, and people take issue with the characters being brought back from the dead, and other people reply to that with like, you've clearly never read a comic.
No, I have.
It's like,
That's why it bothers
yeah, it's
me.
dumb there too. Fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't
My
wait for
ultimate
Tony
solution to
Stark
that is to
be
not kill off the
Dr. Doom.
characters.
Or
Like, don't kill off the characters.
No, kill them off and let them stay dead if it means something.
Yeah, that's true, but if you want to use them again, I don't know, put them in jail or some shit. I think One Piece handles that very well.
That's
No,
true for
don't know if
villains. The
anyone
MCU is so fucking bad about like killing villains.
here- Yeah.
Like in their first appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they kill Doctor Doom in the, I don't care at this point anymore.
Well,
they can
it's
do
not,
whatever the
it's
fuck they
not
want.
because he's supposed to appear in both movies, I think.
Oh, okay, cool.
Dr. Doomer.
Fuck.
I love how he's gonna have zero setup, by the way, because they spend all the time setting up Kang.
Actually, I think that's better.
From what I'm seeing, the Fantastic Four is gonna be in a different universe, and then it's gonna like cross over with the MCU universe. It's like, what the fuck are we doing?
Why make it that convoluted?
What? Why can't
I
it just
might
be
be
MCU?
wrong, but that's
Yeah.
like it is part of the MCU. It's just an alternate universe.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
And then they travel to. Is that because they can't explain where the Fantastic Four were all that time?
Yeah, because
Is
really
that
they're
why?
supposed to have
I
their,
hate
they're
that.
already gonna have their powers, so it's not an origin movie. So I guess to get around that, they're fucking from a different universe where that already happened. See, I can't take it anymore.
If your franchise is at that point, maybe stop it.
Yeah. Did we have any word on Galactus? Is he gonna appear?
He's gonna. I told you already. He's gonna be.
Yes,
he's at
but
least
I
going
forgot.
To, he's at least gonna show up in the first Fantastic Four movie. Probably
Because
just. Like
that's the only
how
thing
Thanos
that
did,
makes
so-
me wanna see it. Galactus.
Why? It's not gonna be good.
Because I love Galactus. He's my second favorite Marvel character after Thanos.
But it's not gonna be good.
Yeah, I know, but... Let me dream, man. Thanos was good. What if they do a magic and Galactus is good?
Thanos was kind of good until you start examining his motivation.
Don't examine his motivation.
Okay.
I do think that Infinity War was a better movie than Endgame, and I think that's like
True.
the best Thanos.
I think his motivation in the comics makes more sense, actually.
It's more endearing.
Yeah.
He wants to fuck death, which is why he wants to kill everybody. You know what?
I love...
Fair enough.
The hardest choices require the strongest wills. the hardest cock.
It's funny to think how LEGO games beat Marvel to the punch so many times with adding characters in the games before they're in the movies. LEGO
Yeah.
Marvel Superheroes 1 is great. And it ends
has
with
all
a
the X-Men in
Galactus
it
boss
too.
fight. It's so fucking good. My favorite LEGO game. But the sequel is Anus.
You know, my favorite LEGO game is LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say.
I mean LEGO Dimensions.
My favorite one is probably maybe hot take Indiana Jones. I like that one a lot.
I like Indiana
Because
Jones.
it's the one I played as a kid.
Yeah.
They're all fucking identical to me, but I have a lot of nostalgia for Indiana Jones.
I do prefer the older, simpler LEGO games.
I mean, they're all just as simple, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
they're all
Yeah, but the
fucking
modern
same.
ones, I think they went a bit too far. With every game they added new
What do
mechanics
you
and...
mean? They're the same!
No, okay. Take Lego Star Wars 1 and like Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. Lego Star Wars 1 is very basic and the character skills are very, you know, there's not that many of them. Then you go to Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, what the fuck, there's a fucking insane overworld, there's like these insane levels, all these skills, fucking screen splits, it's lagging, like, they added a lot more, which is why it contributed to the downfall of Lego games, where they just
The
kept
splits
adding crap on top
Downfall
of crap.
LEGO games.
Yeah.
You should make a video essay titled that.
That's
Bro,
a good idea.
feel-
I'm gonna do that.
I've had this conversation with several people about LEGO games, and I feel like a fucking crazy person every time I have it, because it's like, they're LEGO games.
Yeah. What do you mean by that?
Like,
I mean,
I love
I
Dimensions,
do.
don't get me wrong, but they're all the same game!
Yeah,
I
but
do
they
agree
still got
that like
worse over time and more bloated.
they're not bloated, but like every Lego game has like a gimmick of their own. Like the Lego Star Wars 3 had like those big ground battles, and then Marvel had the fucking open world. And that's about it in terms of innovation.
Well, the open world thing was from LEGO Batman 2.
That's true.
Then would you say... Then what's the reason why they fell out of favor? Fatigue? Just general
Have they
fatigue?
fallen
Or
out
like
of
what?
favor? Wasn't
Yeah,
the
fucking
last,
Lego
wasn't the
game
last
sales
LEGO
numbers-
Star Wars game, like, huge?
Dude,
Yeah.
Lego... No! It fucking commercially like bombed and now TT
No.
Games is out here like...
No.
What are we
Yeah,
gonna
that
do?
game
No, it
did
did not.
super
It was a
well.
huge success.
What?
What the
Yeah,
fuck are you
it was.
talking about, right?
Okay, I will take this. I will take this L because I was genuinely under the wrong impression here.
Yeah, no, that was one of like the best-selling Star Wars games ever, actually.
Oh my god.
The fuck? I was like, what
Yeah,
world are we living in where LEGO games do poorly?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean, the thing with that game was that they like used a new engine.
maybe that's
But-
what I'm thinking of. Maybe like the
They
fact
used
that
a
they're
new
not using
engine,
that
and now
engine
they've
ever
already.
again.
Yeah.
there was a
that's-
break. There was a break in Lego game pumping out, and they transitioned to another engine.
Which, that game is like their biggest game ever, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that last Star Wars game was like their biggest.
Yeah.
I know some fans
yeah.
weren't into it, but like still, it did really
Yeah.
well.
I didn't like it very much, but then
I'm
again,
gonna
when
try
I
to
go
see
back
if
and
I
play
can
the
find
old
some
Lego Star Wars
actual-
games, they're just about as simplistic.
I'm gonna try to see if I can find some actual data on this. Prove me
Honestly, I
wrong.
think the only reason Dimensions has endeared me so much over the years is because of the crossover element, which is, I think, done surprisingly fucking expertly.
I just don't like it when the Lego characters talk. And in that Lego Star Wars game, they try to remedy that by giving you the option to like have them mumble. But like, no, the cutscene has to like be animated around the mumbles. It's
Yeah. Like
you
that's,
can't just
I never minded
you
that
can't
myself.
just make it a switch and then call it a day.
Oh wait, do you mean like?
I know it's
is
kind
there,
of
like, an
cheating,
option?
but the Bionicle Matanui Online game is still my favorite Lego game.
Oh, fucking based! What the hell? Yes! Well, it's not like a Lego game, but it's a Lego game, you know? And I agree, it's so
Yeah.
fucking good.
also, we gotta get back to Dimensions eventually. I think I'm just gonna do Dimension streams with everyone streams because it's a pain in the ass to find fucking
That's good. Then I can just be there in the Doctor
co-host.
Who episode.
yeah. And also, it
so-
makes things less stressful for everybody involved, because when I might start just doing with everyone streams more than like with specific co-hosts, because it's just a fucking pain in the ass to set up.
Yeah. Understandable.
The Lego
Let's see
Movie
what
2 video game was
has to
extremely
say.
different from the other Lego games.
Doesn't
Oh, yeah, I
it
did
like
see
the
that
same
one.
stuff as Lego Worlds or whatever?
I did see that one and it looked lame.
So, do we know what the next Lego game is gonna be? And are they gonna use the same engine from Skywalker Saga?
Oh, did this not
I-
work?
Don't know.
I thought I did this one.
I
What
do
would
need
they
to
even
play
do?
more Lego games though.
I
Broaden
don't
my
know.
horizons a bit.
I mean, I think if you played one of them, you played all of them, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were fun as a kid, but like, I can't play Lego games there, so... I think Dimensions is the only one that would be like cool with all the crazy shit going on.
I think-
But other than that,
I think a part of why Dimensions is more engaging is because you actually have to like physically move things as well. That's definitely helped me at least.
yeah.
I know that's
Because
probably
I have lots
annoying to
of
some
Lego
people,
games
but-
I've played, yeah. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Okay, yeah.
I was trying to say, like, the what other Lego games I've played are like the all three of the Lego Island games, Lego Races 1 and 2, and the Bionicle games, like Bionicle the game and Bionicle Heroes.
Yes. Bionicle Heroes sucks, by the way.
Oh, so you haven't played like any of the TT games?
Well, I have played the TT games. I've played like the Indiana Jones and the Lego Movie.
Bionicle Heroes
Those are
is
the only
also a
TT
Lego game
games
by
I've played.
TT. Uses the same engine and logic.
Oh, sorry.
I love how the old Lego games look. They have
are
like a certain
charming.
feel to them. Yeah.
Yes.
It's like the old
I don't
Lego
like
sets,
the
like-
modern like shininess.
Yeah,
Like they look,
True.
they don't look as polished. Like the old sets didn't always look super polished. And
Yeah,
there's a charm
exactly.
to
Also,
that.
maybe this is a weird take, but I also don't like how at some point, I can't really pinpoint when, but at some point they started doing these really realistic environments and the Legos just look out of place in those in my eyes.
I mean,
yeah.
I feel like they've always kind of strived for that, but just hardware limitations
Yeah,
kind of
that's
kept
what
it
I
from
was
going
gonna
that
say.
way.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's what caused it, but yeah, I don't, yeah.
Again,
Modern
I
shiny
think that
wet city.
actually works in Dimension's favor because of, you know, the fact that it's set in different universes.
Also, suck me sideways. Fucking Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga was the biggest Lego game launch, so yeah.
Yeah, I
I don't know what the
genuinely
fuck I
don't
was
know.
talking
Yeah, I don't know
about.
where the fuck you got that from. Although you
It
just
must
say
have been
shit like
some
that
weird-
sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I remember we were having a conversation ages ago about how like players like I was surprised that Sonic 06 got into like the player's choice thing for for Xbox, and you said like, oh, it's just to get rid of old stock, and I'm like, no, the fuck it ain't. It's for units sold.
I have zero recollection of this
I can send
conversation,
it
so
to
I
you.
couldn't comment. No need.
Hayne thinks about this daily.
No.
It keeps him awake at night.
It's just, like, you say so much shit like this that it always gets locked in my brain.
Hey, sometimes I'm wrong, that's fine. But other times I'm right.
Sometimes. That's
Sometimes.
generous.
Damn.
I think, yeah. No use dwelling in it, I just got confused.
And it's not like I'm upset by that. I just find it fascinating that, like, you just you came up with a bullshit reason on the spot and treated it so much like it was fact.
Yeah, because... I thought so, I reckon.
But it wasn't like you thought that, it was like you treated it as fact!
I must have at some point in my life like gotten under the impression it was true, and I just like, okay, yeah. And then like 5 years later, it comes up in a conversation, I'm like, yeah, it's true. And then you're like, no, it's not, and I'm like, oh shit, well.
I mean, it's good that
Oh
you're
yeah,
willing
another
to...
TT Lego game I've played is Lego Jurassic World.
Oh, that one sucked. I hated that one. I tried that one just to see if like Lego games were still cool.
The only good part about that was that it teased Lego Dimensions.
In Rise Defense, right?
Wow.
As a kid, I was told by an adult that crossing your legs gives you nut cancer.
Are you fucking for real?
And I just never critically thought about that. So just up until like maybe 3 years ago, I was
holy fuck! You'll be manspreading everywhere.
Damn.
I don't want my dick cancer, so
Who the
scooch
fuck
over.
comes up with that?
That's really funny.
I was just thinking like, well, your balls are constantly getting crushed, you know, it's like, it makes sense.
Well, it's a good thing I've been crossing my legs my whole life then.
I gotta find this fucking conversation now because I can't get it out of my head.
It just goes to show how some ideas are planted at young age, and you never question it until it gets brought up, and you're like,
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I can't. I know it was
can't
in
believe
like...
this guy's
Yeah, here.
finding the conversation.
One more thing about Lego. One Lego game I want to play is Lego Brick Tales. That one looks really cute.
I played it. Oh, wait, is it the one I'm thinking of? Hang on.
Yeah, it's like an isometric little explorer thingy.
Oh, Brick Tales is the modern one. I haven't played that. I played the older one, where you play as like bricks, not the minifigs. What was that called?
This is only gonna work
Builder's
for some people in this server because, you know, some of you aren't in Grease Monkey, but...
What was it called? Hang on. I'm gonna check my Steam.
I want to read this out
Because-
loud, by the way.
Wait, I'm gonna... It was Builder's Journey. Play that one.
Oh, right.
That fucking made me cry.
That game with is that the one that has RTX that made the Lego actually look fucking real?
Yeah, it's insane if you can, but it's still otherwise also great, and I fucking love it. Builder's Journey made me cry. 10 out of 10.
So anyway,
Real.
I'm gonna read this out for everybody in chat because I just it drives me fucking crazy. So, from me, hey, you know what I just realized? How the fuck did 06 make it to Platinum Hits? And then Raimani going, Platinum Hits was a way to get rid of extra stock, just like the Nintendo Hits and other weird border re-releases. And then I go, that's just straight up false, my guy! Platinum Hits and Player's Choice games were games that got reprinted after making it to a considerably large amount of units sold in a short amount of time after the game's launch. And then Raimani goes, then why were they always like, of games nobody wanted, and they cluttered shelves for years? And then I go, that is also straight up fucking false! Are you really gonna say that no one wanted Mario Sunshine, for real, or God of War, or Kingdom fucking Hearts? And then Raimani responds with a gif of The Office where it's Jim going, yes. And then I respond, please stop making up false information on the internet, Raimani, thank you.
God.
There was a laughing emoji after this is also straight up fucking false, and that's where I realized I was wrong.
But you say that kind of shit all the time in confidence, and it's insane.
Yeah, but okay. Now that I'm thinking about it, it might be.
I almost wish I had that kind of confidence.
I'm trying to find the explanation, not the excuse. I'm trying to find why I thought that. And I'm looking at my Rayman collection, and I have a bunch of old PC re-releases like Extreme, Limited X Games, fucking Rayman Medallion, PC Best Buy, all of the same game. And those are the ones I was probably thinking of, because those, I will still say, are just fucking fodder. Who the fuck buys Rayman and Best Buy or PC exclusive epic re-release with the ugly ass box art?
Me.
Yes.
I'll be right back, by the way.
Me too.
Nope.
I have 5 of Rayman M's.
No, you won't.
I believe you, knowing your collection. You bought the fucking tins just because you felt like you had to.
And I'm going to back the board game.
Bro. Why?
What?
You don't have to buy every piece of Rayman merchandise.
I didn't buy the shirts from Ubisoft store.
Congrats?
Well, I
But it's the Kickstarter is a win-win situation because either I get to keep my money or I buy a product that I want. So it's
I hope
win-win either
Rayman gets
way.
really popular at some point and you go broke.
That's the fear.
Like it gets fucking Pokemon amount of merchandise.
I would kill
Then
for
I will
that.
sell my collection.
Actually,
And
no,
you have
I don't
to-
know if I'd want that, because then we'd have, like, a game every year that's barely functional.
Yeah.
I used to like Pokemon as a kid, but I don't get the hype around it.
I still have a lot of nostalgia for the anime, and I think it's
Yeah.
genuinely aged kind of well, but in a different way. Like, it's funny to watch now as an adult, like, because it's just kind of insane.
I played some of the old games, and I still like some of them a lot. But yeah, Pokemon fell off big time. I
never
think the
been-
last good one I liked of Sun and Moon.
I never been
been
much
that
for the
into it.
games myself.
I used to collect the trading cards.
I have a couple of cards. I have one of Meowth that I really like, because he's my favorite.
I have one that, in mint condition, would be like $60.
No fucking. Sorry, what?
60
I was
bucks.
too early with
60
that.
big slammers.
Yeah, if it was in
Damn.
mint condition, but it probably has like a
60
couple of
sloppy
scratches on it.
slogs.
Right.
It's like a holographic Machamp.
Clips out was great.
Wait, let me check out how much that is actually. A holographic Machamp price.
How do you see that? Is
How
there
long
like
have you
a
been going
brick
for,
link
by
for Pokemon cards?
Holographic Machamp.
2.
Oh wow, $150 for one.
Oh yeah, there was a Pokemon card inflation during COVID.
It's so wild because you see this card and the prices range from like $6 to 150.
Yeah, it's a different thing who actually pays that much.
If you
I hate
pay
COVID.
$160 for a Pokemon card, you need to be shot and killed.
Dude, that's not even the most expensive cards get. Like, what is it?
Yeah, I know.
What I've seen like Yu-Gi-Oh cards that go for like thousands of dollars.
Yeah, the same. It's insane. I hate what COVID did to the collecting scene because
Oh, it fucked
all
everything.
collectibles are now so fucking inflated.
Wasn't it fucking Logan Paul who fucked up the Pokemon card scene?
It was COVID, but yeah, he contributed. It was like a huge craze. Oh, nice voice crack. Huge craze, and every YouTuber was like cracking open cards.
Logan Paul's genuinely such a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
I fucking... There was a period in time, which is like after the Suicide Forest thing, which is wild, but people kind of forgave him. It's like, oh no, he's alright
Same.
now. He's alright now, and then he came out with the fucking crypto scam, and it's like, oh, he's a fucking dipshit. Dude,
He's always
to even
been.
do that... To even do that Suicide Forest thing, you have to be a fucking psychopath.
Yeah.
To even think of doing it.
It's crazy how these people just get away with it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's backlogged. Goomba asked, what's the game reviewing website? from
Yeah,
the other-
backlog without
Yeah.
an E.
Oh yeah.
Backlogged.
I hate these fucking floating things. I hate this entire level, which is a shame because it's so fucking good looking.
Oh, and those fucking crystals grow back
This
too.
looks like not fun.
Yeah, they're what caused these like gross goopy things to get in the way of the pipes.
They should just give you like a reticle or something.
Yeah, it'd be fucking great.
Make the game better? Nah. Why would we
God
do that?
damn it. And of course, if you fuck up, it resets the entire puzzle, so you have to
Holy
fucking
fuck.
start back at the beginning.
What the hell was that? You're like cut out. That was so funny. Your screen was like cutting in and out.
Whenever I slightly change the pitch of my voice, Discord is like, no, no,
Discord
actually,
won't have it.
no, nobody wants to hear this, actually.
I mean, it's right. I don't want to hear it.
You gotta turn off your like noise compression and crustacean and whatever.
Yeah, but
options there are.
I feel like I've done that like multiple times now, and it keeps resetting. It's so fucking annoying.
Holy fuck, that's so funny.
There we go. I did
Discord is so fucking annoying, like genuinely.
Yeah.
Good job.
Okay.
I'm proud of you, Hen. You are a true. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Finally, someone is proud of me.
Oh, Elijah retracted 2 messages.
Oh.
Wow.
Censorship.
Wow. Did something slip? Was there a Florida slip that had to be
Was there
censored?
a Florida slip there? Sigmund, Florida.
Sigmund, Florida slipped.
I do still think that's so fucking funny. Sigmund Freud is like, everyone wants to fuck their mom, right? Anyone with me on this?
Oh.
And somehow he became the father of modern psychiatry.
Yeah. I mean, he's done a lot of good, but still.
And a lot of cocaine.
And a lot of cocaine.
So much fucking cocaine.
Cocainium.
Didn't one of these? I forgot who it was, but there was like one really influential scientist from like the Enlightenment age who poured like mercury into his eyes.
Scientists.
Let me see.
I hope if these games ever get fucking remastered or remade or whatever the hell, that they add a goddamn reticle to this section, or better yet, completely redo this section so that it's actually good.
Karen, I don't know. Nothing about putting mercury into your eyes, but apparently this person died of mercury poisoning after working with it.
I mean, plenty of
But I don't
scientists-
think it's the one Kane is talking about.
It was like a really famous, influential figure from like Benjamin Franklin times, I think. Before that.
Benjamin Franklin times.
I don't fucking.
Let me read
Colonial
this.
era.
Yeah,
chat
okay,
hot
fuck
take.
you.
Sonic Colors and Sonic Generation stories aren't as bad as people say. Some moments like modern Sonic telling classic Sonic his future is gonna be good are really nice. I don't know. I never played them. Yeah, get it. Yeah. But they seem kind of boring to me. Like, where's the other characters? Why is it just Tails and Sonic in Eggman Spaceland? I wanna fry and eat the fucking color mosquitoes, jellyfish.
The wisps?
Yeah, wisps.
Bro. Please, I just want this fucking section to be over with already. This is so
This
fucking...
has gone on for far too long.
Yeah, I'm
Sitting
sorry
in
for
this
when you get
turret
to this
shooting
part, right?
shit.
Because this part sucks. Like, there's
Uh,
this. I hate that like every 3D platform around this time had to have this shit too.
yeah. Obligatory turret section.
At least it's not the end of the fucking game.
Yeah.
Like Rayman 3.
Oh!
Yeah, that one still hurts a bit. You can super tell that that fucking game was rushed.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, for $10, would you pour liquid mercury into a baby's eyes?
I do it for free.
You would
That's not what I'm
forfeit
asking.
$10 just
Would
like
you do
that.
it for $10?
I do it for free.
That's not what I'm asking. Would you do it for $10?
I do it
This
for
is
11.
stalemate.
Yeah, but would you do it for 10?
I do it for 11.
Yeah.
I do it for 12.
And for 10? Would you do it for 10?
And fuck 12.
Would you do it for like 5 plus 5?
21?
Yeah, or 10. Alternatively. Can you tell we're tired?
I'm gonna end the stream after this level anyway.
Your fucking face during that photo.
I'm gonna die, but that's fine.
I-
It keeps you progress.
I'm genuinely really fucking annoyed that I can't find out who did this.
Who did
Poured
what?
Who did
mercury
this?
into his eyes.
Oh.
Just Google who poured mercury into their eyes.
Yeah, that's what page? That's the page I'm looking at right now.
Who was the jackass that poured mercury in his fucking eyeballs?
Ask ChatGPT.
Oh. I love AI. I love it.
Yes! Oh yes!
AI makes me nut.
Mm-hmm. Happy. Not happy. Boom!
They should make a version of AI that replaces real people. Oh wait, they did that! They're doing that!
I love it when I lose my job to a computer and in 2 days the computer shuts.
Oh yeah, right. You're like you're a developer. You do coding. I assume that's your job as well. Coding. Yeah. So they're gonna use AI for what you do, and then all of their fucking systems are gonna explode.
Good. They deserve to explode after that decision.
Have you
wanna
actually
see
had that worry happen at all? Like, has that happened?
Genuinely speaking, I don't know if this is like a mean thing to say. Not with programming, no.
Okay.
And I'm not saying like art or music or other art forms are easier for an AI to replicate, but I feel like programming is way too...
Well, that's the thing. AI
It's
can
different.
replicate all of them. It's just not good at it.
Yeah, and it can't invent new things. It can only look at previous solutions and try to guess the new solution, but it can't actually figure out new things.
I feel like AI is a craze.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
It's on the downswing too. With
Yeah.
It's one of those
going on.
crazes that's gonna like dwindle out, and we're still gonna see traces of it for like the next 20 years. So it's not
Yeah,
gonna like
that's
die
true.
out just like that, which is a shame.
That's true, but I feel like it's now very
Black
clear that
stream.
audiences just demand authenticity.
Yeah, there was a study. Fuck, I gotta see if I can find the link. But it was like my sister shared it to me today, where it was studied that consumers, just like default shop-dwelling consumers, would rather choose the item that has no AI stuff on the packaging or marketing or anything like that,
Yeah.
rather than the
It
AI
has
product.
it has so much fucking bad blood. Like,
Yeah, and like just normal people, like the most basic Bob you can get, who doesn't know anything about anything, still trusts the human product more than the robot product.
Yeah.
also, Elijah, if our descendants are fucking robots, I can live with that. That's sick as hell.
Who is that? Oh wait. I read the message. Holy fuck. I thought you were talking about the Sonic character.
What? How?
Fucking.
I had to dip to take a bathroom break. What fucking happened?
I don't know. Bryce associating things again that don't make any sense.
Elijah wrote, "Isn't sad how our descendants are probably going to be fucking robots?" And I only heard Haynes say that, and I heard he's saying far descendants. And for some reason I thought Far Descendants was a Sonic character.
What?
Because Sonic was talked about one message earlier. Far Descendant is a cool name for a character though.
Okay.
I can't take it anymore.
I'm gonna do it this time.
Like the epic cloaked guy who lives on the North Pole. We must meet.
What are you talking about?
I'm just making up a scenario. I'm making an OC. Don't hate. For Descendant.
Grubs on me. It was terrible. Thank you. Tack, I'm JB.
The deafening post-rise.
Oh, how our descendants are going to be fucking robots.
Hey, yeah.
Again,
dude.
I got no problem with that.
But
oh, you meant like
then
fucking
their
like
descendants,
the act of sex. God damn.
then their descendants are gonna be fucking robots.
Yeah.
Oh my god, because I thought you
Real.
meant they are going to be robots, but you meant they're going to have intercourse with robots. But dude,
Yeah.
people are already fucking
Yeah, Elijah,
robots.
that's not sad. That's the raddest thing ever.
Yeah, but the
Yeah,
generation
fucking-
after that are gonna be robots.
Boot
though.
up a PC and plug in that USB port and have a good time. Like, what is there to worry about?
Hell yeah.
I thought you were
Yeah.
What would you do if you came inside a robot and like it, without your knowledge it collected like your DNA sample, and like 2 months later you get a knock at the door and it's you. It's just a clone of you.
Fucking.
Holy shit.
I would fuck
Does
the
it have my
clone.
memory?
It's just like I'm here to replace you and it tries to fucking kill you.
Entropy was right.
Wow, my own clone.
I love how Jabol's
Now I can
brother's
live
mustache
forever.
and hair has clear alpha channel problems.
Oh yeah, I see them.
Love that crust. Is this the machine from SpongeBob?
This Albert Einstein looking motherfucker.
Somebody help me! Hey you, down there, can I get some?
How far in the game is this?
This is about halfway through.
Okay.
And we're gonna be done after this cutscene. So.
Oh yeah.
Bonk.
Jabolba.
No more Tack. So how old is Tack? The series now.
2.
TAC 1 turned 20 this year.
God
Oh
damn.
wow! Happy 20th
Where's the tac-
anniversary!
Where's the Tack re-release?
I hope. Especially 3. I want that game to get re-released.
Yeah.
Cause it's especially with like online multiplayer, cause that would be fucking awesome.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god, there's a fly in my room and it's been driving me fucking insane.
That's
Kill
great,
it.
man.
Wow. Well, that sucked.
Okay, wow.
I hope you all had a bad time.
Wow. Alright.
Don't come back.
was a video game.
Fuck you.
You're all ugly. You're all stupid. And I hate you.
Thank you.
Alright.
You know what games are celebrating their anniversaries very recently? Lego Racers, which is 25 years old now, and Jazz Jackrabbit, which is 30 years old now.
Holy fuck! I love Just Jackrabbit. When was the anniversary, or is it just upcoming?
Oh, the Lego Racers was like... It was like literally yesterday,
Oh, how about Jazz?
and Jazz is like today.
Oh! Damn.
Two fairy godparents.
If I see you next stream, I'll kill you.
Things are about to get
Extra.
I love Jazz Jackrabbit.
I gotta talk about this game
Damn.
at some point.
Avatar trailer.
Oh yeah.
I showed a clip of this in the Nicktoons Unite video, and I'm definitely gonna talk about it someday.
Fairly Odd
Oh,
Parents.
oh, did you beat the game?
Oh, I didn't beat. No, we got like halfway through, but I'm calling it quits for now. I'm just going through the.
I
All
didn't
right,
know this
then.
game
I'm just
existed
going through
even.
the
You're just gonna show off some stuff.
Rated everyone.
Oh wow, this Fairly Odd Parents game looks good.
Yeah, I showed a little bit of it in the Nicktoons Unite video, and I'm still shocked by how well it's aged. Like,
This looks surprisingly
guys-
good, considering they're hard to translate into 3D.
yeah, the Shimmy Neutron game has always been kind of interesting to me too. I've heard it's like Luigi's Mansion. You guys should look up Fairly Odd Parents Shadow Showdown just to see how well that game has aged visually, because it's shocking.
of the
Twonkies.
Available now.
I remember
I love the
seeing
Jimmy
the-
Neutron movie.
They actually opted to use like the shaders and shit where they look like 2D.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I brought
it's
it
good.
up in the server before, but the thing they do with Timmy's hair in that game is really clever.
Yeah.
Where it'll swap sides depending on where the camera is.
I remember that. floppy
Yeah, that's
hair.
really good.
Krabby Patties.
Oh yeah, I already talked about this game on the channel. I got that
The
Nickelodeon
SpongeBob
THQ game
SquarePants?
autism.
Real.
The very specific kind.
Available now.
I haven't even seen most of these shows in fucking years.
Now on
It's been a while since I watched SpongeBob. too.
I think the last time I watched an episode of SpongeBob was I was like 15.
Yeah.
Maybe a little older. And I still remember
I should-
a lot of it.
I should rewatch that show.
I'm sure
Not
it's still
all of
as
it.
charming. No, watch all
My
20
favorite-
seasons.
My favorite Nicktoons show is still Rocko's Modern Life.
I've
never seen a single
that
episode
one.
of that.
You should really check it out.
Nickelodeon.
I love how you can tell that this was edited like super cheap. Like this is like early After Effects bullshit with these transitions and text and stuff.
Yeah.
Love it. It's charming as fuck though.
Oh, absolutely.
Like this would get me pumped as a kid.
Yeah.
I wonder if this will get me a copyright claim.
Yes.
I wouldn't worry about it.
That again.
No, the other thing.
Oh, for
SpongeBob SquarePants on VHS and DVD.
And then I guess I'll play the Avatar trailer. I don't know why I decided to play these. Just fucking
Long ago,
whatever.
the four
I think this
nations
was for a
lived together
game,
in harmony.
not for the show.
Everything changed when the firebenders attacked.
I kind of miss when,
yeah.
when games would do this, by the way, where they would just show, like, I know this was only a thing really with licensed games, but there's something charming about how they have previews.
Discovered a new avatar, an airbender named
Is this a trailer for the game? Because I think I had this game.
That's what I just said,
And
bro.
although his airbending skills are great, he has a
I don't
lot to
fucking
learn
know.
before he's ready to save anyone. But I believe
This
I
animation
can
is
save
different from the
world.
show, too, I noticed. That's interesting.
Yeah, I wonder if this is from a pilot.
Maybe this is for the show, actually. Whoa, that was...
Yeah, this is from. Yeah, no, this is from the pilot episode.
Yeah,
I've
I
seen the
also
pilot.
just noticed that Zuko's voice, I don't know if it was like, just, it sounded off, but that did not sound like it, the guy that plays, what's his name? Fuck.
Zuko's Modern Life.
Dante Bosco.
Yeah, Dante Bosco, thank you. I wanted to say Ed Bosco, but that's a different voice actor.
I remembered
Yeah.
because he was in a Nostalgia Critic video once.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah. Was that for Hook?
no, that was for Avatar.
Ah. Well, thank you
The
all
pilot
for coming.
looked really good still.
This is,
No problem.
This is a fun anniversary thing to do.
Hell yeah.
Happy second anniversary
drop
to
by.
watch Payne's TAC video.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Speaking
Go
of
watch
which,
his video.
watch my fucking TAC video. I noticed
said
I did, yeah, it had to happen inevitably. I noticed while editing that video, the short I made where it's just a compilation of all the times I've said that I haven't actually said it as that many times. Like, I think it was only 6 in total.
Damn. You should start saying it again.
Also, this
if
concept
it-
art looks baller.
Oh yeah, if it's so good. I'm shocked by how nice a lot of this concept art looks, and a lot of the backgrounds are straight up like, god damn. Fuck, I love how these games look. A part of me almost wants to do like a thing where I go back and recover some of the games I've already done. That'll probably be a couple years from now because those videos are still fairly recent. But like with improved skill, because I feel like I could do a lot of the things I've done better justice. Although there is one game I plan on talking about in the near future that I have already talked about, because I think it deserves a lot better. I'm not going to say what game it is, though, but still.
Nice.
That is going to happen.
I'm definitely going to think about checking these games out in the future.
They're genuinely really good, or at the very least memorable. The first 3, anyway.
Hey, Never mind.
Okay.
That was my
So
contribution
fucking
to this
hungry.
conversation.
Right.
That's a Woody.
That's a Woody. All right, why do it?
That's Woody. There it is.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
Thank you.
That was so
Give it
fucking
to Ohio
wild.
gift.
You, Lance.
Skibidi
Good
Riz
night,
always has the
everybody.
final word.
It's still not over, by the way. I still have to hit the button. Okay, now it's
How
over
about you
for real.
hit that-
Fuck all of you.
Oh, finally, I can say all the slurs.